I mean, she's very quiet. There was, her camp did say a couple of weeks ago she's going to sell her side of the story, and then all of a sudden that went away. We'll never know. But I'm guessing. I mean, they didn't write a check for $100. Yeah, if she makes $1 million a year, and I was shocked how much she makes. By the way, I'm gonna guess 5 to 10 million that they gave her if they gave her a check. Now, if she's never heard from again, and she doesn't get involved in any other job, and that's it, like say you don't hear from her, then I think she definitely got a check because she's got to be living off something. She was working, but I don't know. But this other woman's putting out there in the Daily Mail that other reporters, I just don't know how competitive it is where, like, these stories are worth giving up a piece of ass. Like, to me, like, there's not been like a trade coming or something like that, but it's like to bang your coach. I don't know. Everybody's different.
Hey, if it moves them up in their
yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess they look at. We'll ask Andy Quinn today. He's going to join us. We'll also talk to him about a bunch of things. Silver, is it good to invest in silver? I know that they were talking last week about maybe making a new bill, the $250 bill with Trump on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen because they've never had somebody who's alive on a bill. But yeah, there was like some little talk about a $250 bill. Imagine going to get gas for that. Can I get 20 on pump 6? It's amazing because nobody wants cash anyway. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just like even when I'm at the casino or something, and I don't want hundreds. Like if I cash out, I want 20s all the time because they're pain in the ass. Like people don't want them. They just don't want them. They don't want 50s. Even I'm saying like you go get gas. And you see a lot of places, Dunkin', gas stations, that sign, we don't accept anything bigger than, a 50 or so. If you get one, it's pretty hard to change.
Some places don't even take a 50 nowadays.
Yeah, you're right. So like 250, mingada, that'd be unbelievable. But yeah, Trump wants. There was speculation where there might be a $250 bill and Trump's picture on it. We would have to ask Brian Mudd about that.
So, G-Man, you know how I told you I got denied for the event at the White House as press.
Yes.
So what I did see is that on Friday, I got 2 tickets sent to me for the eclipse for the lawn as just a regular person.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
because I did sign up as a regular person too, just in case.
Oh, good. So you should go.
I don't know if I want to go sit in the lawn. I'd rather try to go to Conor McGregor. If I have to pick between the two, if I have to go lawn or McGregor, I think I'm going to go to McGregor.
Now, is there a chair or is it standing room?
I think there's a chair, but you just look at a TV, the big screen. You're not looking at the fight.
Can you sell that?
No, because it's a free ticket.
Yeah.
I think I couldn't even transfer it.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Come on, why are you thinking that? That's unbelievable. So, so it worked out well.
Somewhat.
Yeah, that's nice.
But I'm still trying to go to Conor McGregor, I think, instead.
I think it's better. It's like when the Belmont this week, Saturday, and people want to go to Gulfstream. You're watching the race on a screen. I mean, you could do it at Kennel Club anywhere you want. You do it at your house. I mean, to me, but everybody's different. But yeah, if you got to watch it on a screen, it's the same thing as you sitting in your home. You're going to get the same view.
I mean, it's a big screen.
Yeah.
You're still surrounded by everyone, which is cool, but...
And it might be hot as hell.
And you're right there. You're next to the White House, but...
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, again, it's up to you.
It's outside. It's going to be hot as hell. There's going to be a ton of bugs, like they've been saying.
Yeah, I would bag that. I mean, if it was a little bit closer, like, say, 6 hours or 8 hours drive, that's not bad.
G-Man, do you know what the temperature was last June 14th in Washington, D.C.?
I would assume, because I'm familiar with Washington, that was in the 90s.
Yeah, it was 100 degrees during the day.
Yeah.
So at night, it was still pretty hot, and then add in all the lighting structures that you see being built right now over,
Yeah, the White House.
Over the front of the White House.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be very hot for those fighters right there.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be but nobody cares. Nobody promoting it don't even care. That's the last thing.
But they're like wondering if it's going to affect the fight outcomes.
Okay, if you're not in great shape, obviously. But yeah, June, in Washington, I would think over 90. No doubt about it. Humidity. It's gonna be pretty brutal. I'd rather go see McGregor in Vegas.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that's a better one for you. To me, it's it's your call. Obviously, what you want to do, and monetarily, it's gonna be just as much money to go to Washington.
Yep.
Like I said, there's a lot of great hotels right now. Fontainebleau. I mean, rooms Franny looked last week, $125. You can't beat that, and that's brand new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not that. It's on the other side of town for you. for T-Mobile, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you take Uber
Yeah.
down there. I mean, whatever. But for $125, you can't stay at the Red Roof across the street in 45th Street for $125. That's
Yeah,
cheap.
sure.
I mean, it really is. I was surprised when my buddy told me he stayed there for $300 in a suite. I was like, wow. And the suite was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Showed it to me. I was like, wow. Fountain Blue supposedly isn't doing well. The only thing that weekend, it's tough because it's fight weekend.
Yep.
So that's when the prices do go up. The Dolphins open up with the Raiders and Garcia that weekend. Those seats will be a lot. I mean, because it's big weekend when there's something going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think during the summer, if you can stand it, and you don't mind going, you're young, so you don't care. I mean, you're outside, whatever. But you still get a great bargain. So, I mean, if you want to do it, it's cool. That's nice they sent too long. Now, do you send it back if you don't want them and tell them, hey, I'm going to pass?
I didn't see that option. Like,
Okay.
it didn't say anything. It just said you were, given 2 tickets.
All right. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you guys want to get involved with the show. Maybe you did something over the weekend. Maybe you're a Knicks fan and you've been waiting for a long, long time, and you're so excited because the last time they played. My buddy bets the Spurs just because of that. He was like, oh, it's an omen, 1999. Knicks big favorite, though. Hard Rock's got them -2, big dogs, -200, which is crazy.
The Knicks?
As an underdog. I mean,
Oh,
the Spurs,
okay.
right. Yeah, you got to put up 2-1 for the Spurs to win the series. I think they'll win, but who the hell knows? I've always said I'm the guy who had the Yanks over the Marlins, and I bet against the Giants when they played the Patriots. So you never know what was going to happen. That was point spread, but I mean, the Spurs are home. They should do it, but we'll see. Knicks are playing great. 11 games. They're on an 11-game winning streak. They've covered 10.
So what are you going to do first game betting-wise?
Oh, I bet the other night. I bet 3 in the morning. What was it, Saturday night? I bet the Spurs. I think the Spurs are going to beat them. I just do. I think they'll beat them in the series, and I think they'll beat them in Game 1. I think Knicks might be a little rusty. Knicks win Game 1, then you got a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens. All right, so 4 times a day you're going to get a new keyword for your chance to win $2,500, which is awesome. Who doesn't want to win $2,500? On Fridays, we'll have our gift card for you for New York Prime for $125. That's every Friday. But, yeah, you're going to get the chance for that. And it is June 1st today. Today is June 1st. I believe it's Marilyn Monroe's birthday. She's 100 years old. She looks great, by the way, Marilyn. We'll be at Drive Shack June 18th, 2.5 weeks. It is a Thursday. We'll be there. And we will give it away a grill for Father's Day.
Woo.
It's going to be our Father's Day big event with Drive Shack. Excited about that. That's going to be June 18th, Thursday, 10 to 3. We'll be live at Drive Shack. Always a great time there, great food, great atmosphere. Whether you're a golfer, you want to go with family, friends, whoever you want to go with, hang out, maybe a first date, whatever. Drive Shack's always good, and they got good pretzels. We're excited. We're back with them for a while, and they're great guys. Matt, the manager over there, always treats us great, so we're excited about that. And we're giving away a grill. Greek Gridiron is in the process of seeing if we're going to up the ante on the grand prize.
Ooh.
Last year we did 2,000. Do I hear 3? Do I hear 3,000 this year? We'll see.
Maybe.
You never know. We're getting involved in the Circa pool, which is $20 million. A bunch of us, we're going to get involved with the suicide thing every week. Got to pick one team.
So is this why I have to go to Vegas?
Well, if you don't go,
got someone else?
Yeah, we got somebody else. But if you're definitely going, when is that fight?
July, I think mid-July.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to do it though, because then you got to put in your name, and I know you'll be like $20 million. How much am I going to pay taxes?
How much is my cut?
What's my gut?
And the taxes, yeah. Who's taking care of that?
Yeah. We're not going to win. I can tell you that. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
And they limit it to only 10 entries per person, which is amazing. But when you put up 20 million, that's a lot of smack. There's no doubt about it. But no, I don't think I'll bother you with that. At first I did, but then I started thinking of like one in a blue million if it ever like hits. You'll be calling me up. You believe I gotta pay these taxes? What am I gonna do? I'd be like, oh God, we'll work it out. Don't worry about it. But it would be crazy. You went to Dave Matthews this weekend? Let us know. I know somebody over the weekend I saw. I think it was Saturday afternoon, and he went to go see your friend. I think Thursday night.
Which one, Jelly Roll?
Yeah. Said he was very good. He's been a fan since, I guess, he started coming around after he got out of jail and started going to country. But he said he was good. He mentioned the watch, too. You should see the watch he had on. I'm like, oh, God, I've heard so much about this freaking watch.
Well, you could see it from 100 yards away shining.
That's what he said. He was like, row, he said 27. He said, but he saw it. And I was like, wow. I said, yeah, Dom talked about it, too. It is the Penthouse. A lot going on. Again, 4 times a day, you'll get a keyword for 2,500.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was saying 250. And then also we're gonna have a contest where you can go to Vegas on iHeart. I know tomorrow, I think at 8:00 or 9:00, they're announcing the lineup. I believe.
Really?
I think so. Double check that, because I could be sadly mistaken. But I think it's being tomorrow, 9:00. Again, they do it every year. It's always a great time with iHeart. You should try to put in for that.
Well, I could tell you your next special keyword for that $2,500 is coming up at 11 a.m.
All right, so 11 o'clock. You guys get 4 chances a day for $2,500 on iHeart. Man, they're giving everybody money. Why do I have to buy the light bulbs in our studio? It just doesn't make sense.
This is so tough.
It's screw the Greek. That's what Bob always says. How can we screw the Greek today? It is the Greek and Dom. Franny's out. Andy Quinn's going to join us around 11 o'clock.
Woo.
So much going on. We'll come back with a trifecta and a lot more. It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Let's get into some creepy territory quickly here. When it comes to weirdos using technology, Moses, what is illegal? Now, I'm going to get specific.
It's a very broad question.
Yeah, I'm going to get specific.
Moses, can you tell us everything that's illegal?
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is back. One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tomorrow morning at 8.
The Penthouse on Real Radio is sponsored by Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather Injury Lawyers. Call 500-HELP.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
I-95 and the Turnpike are going to be trouble-free and up to speed in both directions, but heads up for some trouble over on Coconut Boulevard at Orange Boulevard as a crash is causing some blockage. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's new Biggie Deals at $4, $6, and $8. Pick one of the new Biggie Deals you're craving. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary.
I finally took action and went to Life Imaging FLA for a heart scan. By the way, super easy, no dyes, no getting undressed, and thank goodness no needles. And honestly, I thought I was going to be skipping out of there because, well, I just feel great. I'm active, I eat right, so what could be wrong with me, right? A lot of people leave there with great news, but not me. I have a high heart score, which means heart disease. So I met with a cardiologist, and now we're taking the right steps to keep me around for a long, long time. They save lives with their FDA-approved, state-of-the-art low-dose CT scanners. And right now, call for your free heart scan with a few minimum requirements. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan now with a few minimum requirements, valid at $699. From your cell, call pound 250, save free heart scan. That's pound 250, save free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening and virtual colonoscopy.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho, you think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí.
Can I just say, you're my favorite player ever.
Soccer's biggest tournament and biggest stars are coming to Florida this summer. And the place to bet it all is on Hard Rock Bet. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected. and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Insurance rates are dropping, so why are you still paying too much? At Michelle Sylvester's Great Florida Insurance, we shop for you, comparing auto, home, business, liability, workers' comp, boat, even golf cart insurance with top carriers like Progressive, Travelers, and Geico. Bundle and save, and business owners get certificates fast with our 10-minute guarantee. Local knowledge, extraordinary service. Call 561-202-6186 or visit GreatFloridaJupiter.com. Michelle Sylvester's Great Florida Insurance. We make it easy.
Scott Singer says he's America first, but Singer opposed Donald Trump for president and was endorsed by pro-impeachment Democrats. As mayor, he supported gun control and worked with Biden on radical Green New Deal policies. Florida conservatives can't afford another rhino career politician like Scott Singer. Dan Franzese is the solution, a pro-Trump businessman fighting for America first. Vote Dan Franzese for Congress.
I'm Dan Franzese, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Dan Franzese for Congress 2026.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You can have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like what you just ate, that's all people remember. Most gums and mints just cover it up. It's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth is different. It's the functional breath freshener you swallow. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Because your breath should be as fresh as your food. Go to Zellmans.com. That's ZELMINS.com and use code FRESH for 15% off your first order. Zellmans.com.
When the news overwhelms, clarity matters. NBC News looks deeper and listens wider. Clear reporting, free from opinion. NBC News. Reporting for America.
Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
Good Monday morning. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Michael Arenberg. Skies out the door are fair with partly sunny skies. We'll be looking at a mix of clouds and sunshine for today. Just a 30% chance for a passing afternoon or evening shower or storm. Most of the day dry. Highs in the hot low 90s with heat indexes in the triple digits. Winds light west at 5 to 10.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. Fetish Fridays. Live fetish shows every hour on Friday night. Open till 5 a.m. So you got to make sure you stop by Monroe's. That's where the beautiful ladies are. That's where fantasy meets reality 7 days a week. And a beautiful restaurant, 5-star restaurant, beautiful ladies. Elevate your nightlife and make it a great night at Monroe's of Palm Beach. If you want to see beautiful ladies, that's where they are. South Florida's hottest nights are where the ladies are because the hottest girls are at Monroe's of Palm Beach. Peace.
It is that time of the year. Showers throughout the day, afternoon thunderstorms almost every day. So glad that we reached out to Agostino Roofing. We had a problem with our guest house that showed up as soon as the rain did recently. And Agostino Roofing, they came out, did a great job taking care of the problem. In fact, they even came back after they fixed the roof to make sure that it was permanently fixed. That's the attention to detail you can count on with Agostino Roofing. And whether you need a new roof or an emergency repair, you can trust Frank Agostino and Agostino Roofing. I've known the family for over 20 years. These are high quality, honest people that offer affordable prices. And if you do have an emergency, you don't even have to worry about paying. They'll fix the problem while you figure out what the best long-term solution is. Call Agostino Roofing for all of your roofing needs. 561-970-9296. If you need a new roof, tell them that Brian Mudd sent you $500 off. Visit AgostinoRoofing.com. That's AgostinoRoofing.com. Tell them that Brian Mudd sent you.
Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio drops anchor and goes commercial-free every weekend. Weekends were made for smooth sailing. Yacht Rock Radio's got the soundtrack. Just sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy. The smoothest soft rock from the 70s and 80s. Open the free iHeart app, search Yacht Rock, and set sail.
iHeartRadio. Because sometimes you just need a break from being productive.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on a Monday. Get ready for the weekend. And 11 o'clock, you guys get a keyword for $2,500. Who doesn't want $2,500? Employees are allowed to win this one, so Dom, you're ready to go. You can take that money.
I don't believe you.
And put it on the Spurs. I am the Greek. Freddie's out today. Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
And we do have Andy Quinn join us at the 11 o'clock hour, so the show will definitely get better. And it is time now for a Greek's Trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
Mets swept the Marlins. Marlins not playing well right now. They've been getting their little butts kicked. Lost 5 in a row. Mets won yesterday big. And Soto hit a home run. Yankees scored 13 runs in the third inning. First time they did that since like 1906. The inning took like 45 minutes. The crazy thing about this inning was it started off with a Volpe little like fly to center. Just dropped in 2 walks, and the next thing you know, bring, they just went around the bases. So hats off to the Yanks. They ended up winning 2 out of 3. And NHL, no Panthers this year for the first time in 3 years in the Stanley Cup, but it is the Hurricanes over Vegas, and Hurricanes are favored. And they also have home ice. And we talked about it, Spurs and Knicks. And game 1, Spurs are minus 5.5, and they are 195 favorite over the Knicks on the Hard Rock app. So if you don't know what that means, you got to put up some serious money. If you want to win $1,000, you got to put up $1,950. So we like the Spurs here. Dom, who do you like?
I think I'm going to go with the Spurs.
Yeah, go with them because you like them. Don't listen to me. I mean, whatever you like, do. Because you like the Knicks, go. I mean, everybody I know is betting the Knicks.
I know. And trust me, I grew up in New York. I want to bet the Knicks, but I just feel I'm feeling the Spurs.
Yeah, the NBA store in New York is getting mobbed. They said the amount of money they're making. Everybody wants that little patch that says NBA Finals.
G-Man, who's under more pressure, Brunson or Wemby?
Oh, without a doubt, Wemby. But the Knicks weren't supposed to be there. I mean, so, no, yeah. I mean, the Knicks, Brunson probably won't have to buy a dinner or a drink in New York for the rest of his life after this run. I mean, they were 11 in a row. People didn't think they were going to get to the finals. Charles Barkley said in October, hats off to him, he said October 22nd, that they would get to the finals. They got there last year. But the Pistons, did not play well. The Celtics, had some injuries and they're open up. The Knicks played great. They really did. I just don't think the East is as strong as the West. And I think it's like a college bowl team when a team plays in a conference and goes like 12-1, and then they play in a bowl game against better competition, they lose. And again, I could be wrong. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be exciting. Wednesday night's first game, 8:30. Yes.
Yeah, the Knicks also won that mid-season tournament thing that the NBA does now.
Yeah, and they beat the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that wasn't 7 games.
No, I'm just saying that's something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't put much anything into when they play during the season because it's a different time, injuries. The Knicks are definitely playing a lot better now. If the Knicks won, I'd be surprised. Not shocked, I'd be surprised. I mean, there's a part of me that hopes they win, but my bank account hopes they lose. So it's pretty simple. Greek Trifecta is always sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great meal. I know some big officials from iHeartMedia were there Saturday night, and they gave it 2 thumbs up.
I wasn't there. What happened?
No, they just said they went there. It was great. I was going to stop by, but I didn't want to see them. Like I don't think they wanted to see me, so I said I'm not going to bother their dinner. But I did hear where some big officials went there from iHeart, and they were very happy. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. If you went to Dave Matthews, let us know if you want to talk about it. If you want to go, what is that? Is the ultimate thing. Go to Madison Square Garden to see a Knick game. That's what people are calling for a bucket list. As far as going to any sporting event, you got the World Cup coming, which is going to be crazy. 7 games. Today, starts to start a hurricane season, and we're not talking about the Miami Hurricanes. We're talking about the hurricane season. Yes,
G-Man, I've been looking up some of the betting odds for guessing the correct series score.
Yeah, 4-2 is good.
For San Antonio Spurs, 4-2, plus 475. The Knicks to win 4-2, plus 500.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
San Antonio Spurs to sweep. 4-0 plus 700.
Woof.
4-1, the Knicks plus 1,200.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening. I'm sorry.
How about 4-1, the Spurs plus 350?
And what is 4-2?
4-2 is plus 475 for the Spurs.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, who knows? I don't know. We got to see how game 1 is. You know what I mean? I think game 1 is a low line, 5.5. I think the Spurs should come out. That could be a margin of victory game over 11. We'll see. I mean, again, it's going to be a good series. The ratings will be good because the Knicks are in it.
You know what else they have in the Hard Rock at still that we talked about was the next team for LeBron James.
Oh, yeah.
They have L.A. minus 115. Staying there.
Yeah.
Cavs plus 185. Retirement or doesn't play next season at plus 400. And then the next team down is the Golden State Warriors at plus 1,100.
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere. Maybe Oklahoma City. You never know. Maybe they want to get him.
Well, the next team after that is the Spurs.
Yeah.
At plus 1,300.
Spurs win. They don't need him.
Yep.
And they don't want him. And the Spurs are too young if they win.
Yep.
Yeah, but you guys can call us at 877-927-6969. That's the number to call. Anything you like. Would that be an ultimate prize for you to go to Madison Square Garden and see the Knicks and the Spurs?
Besides having LeBron James next team, they have Giannis's up there now, which is new. And they have Miami Heat in first place at plus 250. The Bucks, retirement or doesn't play next season, all tied together at plus 350. Or the Thunder at plus 400.
Yeah, they're talking about that. They're talking about the Thunder. They're talking about the Knicks. I don't know. We'll see. Again, it's going to be an interesting summer in the NBA for free agents. I want to see them to go to Heat, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Now, did you see, I think it was after the Western Conference Finals, they had Giannis there talking about, just how everything was.
Yeah.
And what he thought about the game. And under Giannis's name, I sent you this.
Yeah.
They had his team listed. And what team do you think they had listed there?
Knicks.
Nope.
Who?
They had the Boston Celtics listed as Giannis's team.
Oh. I don't know. It could be a mistake, but maybe they did that in the NBA Finals, the quarterfinals with the Knicks and the Pistons. Knicks and Cavs, when they put that, everybody went crazy with that as script. I don't believe in scripts, but you know what? I could be fooled, and maybe I'm wrong for years. I think it's on the up and up. I know there's some things that happen, but we'll see. It's interesting, like I said, all this stuff, and it's exciting. You got the Belmont this week, Saturday. That's not at the Belmont, though, because the Belmont it's under construction. I think that's supposed to open up in September. That's going to be at Saratoga, so that'll be a great. I think there's 10 horses in that. We'll try to put together some horses that are not going to win for you. 877-927-6969. Again, this reporter's coming out with this statement saying that, hey, there's other reporters who sleep with coaches in the NFL. That is crazy that people would do that for a story. I mean, I can see like, hey, I'll get your car washed at the Green Turtle, but I don't know if I'm banging somebody for a scoop. But maybe, like Dom said, it helps your career and you move up. So it's one of those scenarios where you're like, all right, I'm going to try to do it.
People doing their regular jobs, hoping it, moves them up possibly.
You're right. I mean, people do it. It's very common. What do they say? 33% of all affairs happen at work.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But if you're going to sleep with anybody, make sure you're sleeping with somebody who's above you in all senses. Because you don't want to sleep with somebody who's lower than you. Know what? How are you going to gain out of that? It's not lasting anyway. So who knows? I love when people always say, hey, 10 years from now. Guess what? The relationship's not lasting 10 years. My buddy was telling me about a girl he met over the weekend. He was like, I'm thinking 10 years down the road. I said, dude, you might get 6 months out of this. If that. But that's a common thing people always say.
Yep.
10 years down the road, 10 years around. How many relationships do you know that are 10 years? Very few. I mean, it's not a lot. I mean, it really isn't. Especially when they start like today. Like you say you meet somebody, 10 years down the road, I don't know if it's going to work out. Use any theory you want. Again, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. Yeah, then I was at, obviously I was at Seminole over the weekend, and I had a $25 chip, and then I had like $14 chips, right? I don't even know how the hell I got this.
I don't believe the story.
What do you mean?
Just how small chips you had.
That's what I had left. That's what I had left, I said. That's not what I walked in with. So I went over to the roulette table, and 14 came out, and I was like, let me do back-to-back. So I put it down, and you can't put those down. Like, you got to break it up, you know what I mean, because somebody else had a $25 chip. So he was, I could break it up for you. And the guy was like, I said, you know what, just put the 25 then. I didn't put the 37. 14. Yeah, we got gas on the way home. He said, yeah. I said, that's it, I'm walking away. I should have had 37, though. I really should have. The guy pissed me off. He didn't look like he was happy either. Probably just walked in. Said he's dealing with this kid on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see Charisse, though. I didn't see her.
Oh, no?
No, she doesn't work during the day. So this was early Sunday.
Early.
No, not super. No. I went to Costco. Then I went to Disney.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just I apologized to Brian Mudd. I said, Mr. Mudd, I'm sorry. What would Jesus do? I took my friend to Costco.
Maybe this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know when. I mean, there's no real sports going on Sundays now. I mean, you got a little bit of an avenue for about 2 months where Sundays are open. Then it'll go back to football and stuff like that. But yeah, I will definitely go before preseason football starts. That I could say. It's nice enough you invited me.
We're gonna hold you to that.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. I will.
And if you don't, what did we get?
I'll be in a doghouse with God. So I mean, that's what I'll be in. I'll be in a little bit of trouble with him, so I don't want to do it. Dave Matthews, if you went to go see him, let us know. I know Franny went Friday. It was Friday and Saturday. I know some people went, and that's part of our area for years. I know. Was it last year he didn't play?
Yep.
Yeah, last year I know he didn't play. And a lot of people were like, missing him out. So they got their chance. And I'm sure that area up by you was crazy this weekend. With parking and all that other stuff.
I mean, yeah, the I think everything now charges parking, so it's $25 just to get in there to hang out. If you're gonna tailgate.
Yeah, Johnny C was talking about that locker room Saturday. I mean, I didn't know. I think I saw one concert there since ever. And I think I saw Aerosmith. That's the only concert I've seen. But I didn't know, it was free or not. But he was like, it was free for years, and they still started charging. And then this year, I guess they raised it again.
Yeah, they started charging. It was like $10, $15, and then this year it was like, all right, nope, $25 no matter what.
Yeah, that sucks. If they, it's like anything else. They never charge, so you're like, okay, that's a nice perk. And then when they charge, people are going to get pissed. I would too. I'd be like, you never charge me. That's why gas people get so disgusted with.
And then it takes an hour and a half to get out of the place afterwards when it's, everyone leaves.
Oh, because everybody leaves at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. World Cup is going to be here 7 times. That's coming up. And I think this month, obviously, it's going to start. And a lot of people are talking about it and the amount of tickets and the amount of money and everything like that. Those will definitely be sold out at Hard Rock Stadium. There's no doubt about it. People love soccer. It's going to be in, I think, 6 cities throughout America. The finals is at MetLife in New York, where the Jets and Giants play. But that is the grand finale, and I'm sure those tickets, whoever it turns out to be, are going to be very, very expensive. No doubt about it. And that's going to be, I believe, in the end of July. That's what it'll be. And that's going to be, I don't know. I don't even know who the favorite is. I know a lot of people bet on it. I have no interest in it. I don't have any knowledge about it, so I'm not going to be betting on the World Cup. We will bet on the Belmont this week. That is going to be Saturday. That's the third leg of the Triple Crown. So if you guys want to get down with that, you could bet on it at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. And you could also bet it at Gulfstream. Or there's a lot of apps that you can bet in the area for the state of Florida where you can bet on horses if you guys want to get down. I would wait until Saturday because you never know. There might be some scratches. There might be some other things. Knicks, again, Wednesday night, game 1 in San Antonio. The Knicks only have 3 games out of the 7. The Spurs have the home court, and they are definitely the big favorite in the game. I know we got a lot of Knicks fans, and that's it. Steve, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man? Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, sir. How about yourself?
I survived it. Nothing
Good.
bad, nothing good. Just another weekend. It was all right, you know.
All right, that's good.
Good enough for me.
What's going on?
I was just wondering, y'all said that, you fixed things around there, but I'm wondering, are they ever going to fix the problem that I have? Maybe it's just Chrome, but I'm not changing, so I guess I'll have to live with it if they don't change it. You listen to it online, WCZR.com, and it cuts off like a lot of times nowadays. It's like you play for 30 seconds, a couple minutes, click, you got to go back all the way out, all the way back into the website, hit the play again to hear the live broadcast. I'm like, what's up with that?
That might be a Chrome issue then.
Yeah. We don't deal with that. But we could always send an email.
I just thought maybe you knew of it.
No. But we could send an email and tell them that people are complaining about it.
Well, I don't know how many people use Chrome and everything else, but that's what I use on everything, my cell phone, tablet. I mean, I changed years ago, but I'm like, I'm not going to change over to a new format for every single thing all the time, man.
Yeah.
My life's more important than bound to people, Only bound to God.
You can try the iHeart app, though, on your...
Yeah, try the iHeart app.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe the iHeart app. Is it free?
Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of people have success with that. That's what I would try.
Oh, maybe that'll work better because I'm like, man, this is getting annoying. I can't listen in, and sometimes where I'm at, I can't get the radio, so internet works better, ironically, wherever you're at, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would definitely do the app. Definitely use the app.
Right,
People,
okay.
yeah, try that,
Look
Steve.
into that. Speaking of things, I was just wondering, not to scare y'all, but how much do you think AI is going to take over your type of industry?
I don't know.
Stuff.
I
Guaranteed human.
Yeah, that's us. We're live every day, and who knows what's going to change? I don't know.
I mean, look at Checkers. You used to go to the drive-through and somebody talked to you. They were the first ones to have, hello, how you doing with the robot? I was like, what? I thought somebody was playing with me until I realized it's real. McDonald's has it even worse in a way. They got the kiosks and all this other stuff, and they took away the soda machines, et cetera. It's like, you feel like it's almost prison sometimes in a way that they treat you,
Yeah, I mean, again, who knows what the future holds? If we knew about it, obviously we could make some adjustments and make some money. But, who knows what's going to happen 5 years down the road, 3 years down the road.
Would you do a different type of role there at the radio station, or would you give it up?
Well, if they blow me out, I'm done. I mean, that's it. They tell you, get lost. See you later, Greek.
No, I meant, like, if they're going to teach you, or if you already know electronics and stuff, maybe to fix the stuff or something like that, would you transition?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I enjoy being on the radio, and we have a good time with it. So I don't know what I would do, to be honest with you. You never know in any situation in life, Steve. You know that because people say things and then happens. I mean, who knows what's going to happen?
I mean, if you look at, no offense, satellite radio took off, for a while now, and a lot more people are going on the internet, which you all have recognized with the iHeart app, et cetera. So I'm like, I wonder where the breaking point's going to be, old versus new technology at some point.
I think people always with today's economy, I still believe people love local radio and that it's free.
And people still like going in their car and being able to just put on the dial and find all different radio stations that way.
Yeah, so I mean that's what I believe, but who knows what I think everything takes a little piece here and there, but I still think radio that's free in your car, people enjoy. Home, no, I don't think unless people are downloading the app, which a lot of people do. Right. And it's also a good thing when you commute. I mean, I know myself every day. I listen to 4 or 5 stations on the way up to work, and I'm in the car a good hour every morning.
I get what you're saying. It's convenient and easier to play around with that versus having to change channels on XM radio and you pay for it, and if it's out.
Well, people can't eat today, so they're not looking for more bills. I mean, honestly, gas is ridiculous. Food prices, everybody knows that. So to take on another bill, I think most people would be like, no. At the end of the day, you're going to have some, extra income. But you never know what the future holds. We don't know that. We didn't know 20 years ago with our cell phones and everything changes. So we'll see. Just keep doing what we're doing, Steve. For now.
I'm just curious. Speaking of what you're doing for now, are you the same off air as you are on air with your attitude? Are you the same type of person?
He totally is.
Huh. So you don't really have any different perspective when you're not, in front of the camera or the mic or whatever for the.
There's no faking it for him.
No. I'm not putting on an act. If that are you asking me?
I didn't mean that. I meant like, do you have a different? Are you more relaxed off air because you can say and do what you want? Or are you the same?
I'm basically the same. I don't believe in that. I mean, I am who I am. And you try every day to entertain and, to do a better form of who you are. But, yeah, I'm myself. I'm not putting on an act or – no, this is it. This is me.
It's a little less uncensored when he's off the mic.
Yeah, a little bit. You might get some other profanity there. But, Steve, you've been listening for years. You know how I am.
Yeah, well, I don't know you off air, really. I only know you
But you know what I'm saying. You know the person.
Yeah.
I think with real radio, it's different when you're playing music because you're talking a few minutes an hour. But when you're on talk stations, you get it. That's your personality. That's what sells it.
That's why I asked you. I was like, do you think everybody that does this format or any format on radio, they're the same person off the air? Because I've never met many. I don't really know.
Some are, some aren't. I mean, obviously, there's guidelines. You can only be a certain way and certain things that you got to do. And obviously, you have different bosses who tell you what to do. But I think if you want to be successful, I think the best, the best of you is what should be out there, your personality.
And you get to hear more of Greek, whereas some people only get 60 seconds in between two songs. You get to hear more of us.
They don't speak much. They speak like 9 minutes an hour. We'll speak 25. Obviously.
A half an hour. Yeah, we'll speak more than that.
Yeah.
We'll speak more like 50 an hour.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, Steve, we're more talented.
Right.
I'm kidding. Steve, we got to go to break, brother. Thanks for listening.
I'm asking like politicians, they say one thing and behind the scenes they do.
Yeah, but that's a different arena. Yeah. No, I'm here. I am who I am. You see me out. Dom just told you, uncensored. I'm the same.
We're betting.
Yeah, we're doing the same stuff.
We're still doing everything.
Still chasing.
I'm going to give you a hug if I ever see you in public. Let's see how you react to that.
All right. Have a good day, brother. Thanks for listening.
All right, later.
It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Andy Quinn's supposed to be joining us. I'm sure he's waiting in the parking lot. We have a Tito's Handmade Vodka waiting for him.
Ooh, and it's June 1st, G-Man. June 1st.
June 1st, yeah. And it's Monday, so that means Mondays with Andy Quinn. We'll be back. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
I-95 and the Turnpike are crash-free and up to speed in both directions, but heads up over on East Ocean Avenue and North Dixie Highway as we're dealing with a crash and another collision over on 16th Place South and Forest Hill Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jamie Nunez.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. Fetish Fridays. Live fetish shows every hour on Friday night. Open till 5 a.m. So you got to make sure you stop by Monroe's. That's where the beautiful ladies are. That's where fantasy meets reality 7 days a week. And a beautiful restaurant, 5-star restaurant, beautiful ladies. Elevate your nightlife and make it a great night at Monroe's of Palm Beach. If you want to see beautiful ladies, that's where they are. South Florida's hottest nights are where the ladies are, because the hottest girls are at Monroe's of Palm Beach. Peace.
It is that time of the year. Showers throughout the day, afternoon thunderstorms almost every day. So glad that we reached out to Agostino Roofing. We had a problem with our guest house that showed up as soon as the rain did recently. And Agostino Roofing, they came out, did a great job taking care of the problem. In fact, they even came back after they fixed the roof to make sure that it was permanently fixed. That's the attention to detail you can count on with Agostino Roofing. And whether you need a new roof or an emergency repair, you can trust Frank Agostino and Agostino Roofing. I've known the family for over 20 years. These are high quality, honest people that offer affordable prices. And if you do have an emergency, you don't even have to worry about paying. They'll fix the problem while you figure out what the best long-term solution is. Call Agostino Roofing for all of your roofing needs. 561-970-9296. If you need a new roof, tell them that Brian Mudd sent you $500 off. Visit AgostinoRoofing.com. That's AgostinoRoofing.com. Tell them that Brian Mudd sent you.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At the Atlantic Men's Clinic, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. Call 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. Atlantic Men's Clinic, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
Have you checked what your car's worth lately? GiveMeTheVin.com wants to buy your car, truck, SUV, minivan, even exotics. Skip the dealerships and the tire kickers. Just enter your VIN or license plate number and get a real offer in minutes. And if Give Me the VIN doesn't beat offers from CarMax or Carvana, they'll pay you $100. That's only with GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Every unforgettable moment wherever you are. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world will be listening.
Insurance rates are dropping, so why are you still paying too much? At Michelle Sylvester's Great Florida Insurance, we shop for you, comparing auto, home, business, liability, workers' comp, boat, even golf cart insurance with top carriers like Progressive, Travelers, and Geico. Bundle and save, and business owners get certificates fast with our 10-minute guarantee. Local knowledge, extraordinary service. Call 561-202-6186 or visit GreatFloridaJupiter.com. Michelle Sylvester's Great Florida Insurance. We make it easy.
Scott Singer says he's America first, but Singer opposed Donald Trump for president and was endorsed by pro-impeachment Democrats. As mayor, he supported gun control and worked with Biden on radical Green New Deal policies. Florida conservatives can't afford another rhino career politician like Scott Singer. Dan Franzese is the solution, a pro-Trump businessman fighting for America first. Vote Dan Franzese for Congress.
I'm Dan Franzese, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Dan Franzese for Congress 2026.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit NoTimeToWait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
Good Monday morning. I'm CBS 12 meteorologist Michael Ehrenberg. Skies out the door are fair with partly sunny skies. We'll be looking at a mix of clouds and sunshine for today. Just a 30% chance for a passing afternoon or evening shower or storm. Most of the day dry. Highs in the hot low 90s with heat indexes in the triple digits. Winds light west at 5 to 10.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. At some point, body pain may creep in and become your reality that day. But Aleve is here to keep you moving. One pill gives you up to 12 hours of body pain relief. So don't let pain hold you back. Try Aleve today. Use as directed.
News Junkie is brought to you by FAMU's Mary. Educate, learn, talk.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Now's your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, birthday. That's birthday. Enter it now.
It's like a group chat, but with microphones and fewer emojis, thankfully.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on Real Radio, 921-1017. The keyword is birthday. You just heard it. Your chance to win $2,500. Who wouldn't want $2,500? Employees can't win, but Dom, they're making an exception. Because say you win on it today and then you quit, get the money, and then you come back. That wouldn't be bad. Franny's out today. Dom's in house.
Hello.
And this gentleman's been on with us many, many times. If you listen to Real Radio in the Penthouse for years, a good friend, a good man, makes time for us just on a whim. We caught him in the archives of life, and all of a sudden, Andy Quinn is here.
You know, when you're a stock trader, you do need the therapy. And I'm sure, Dom, that you receive a lot of therapy when you're here and working day to day with
this guy, yeah.
I mean, he is my cheapest therapist. So
I'm raising my prices.
And, you know, when I get on the couch with you and I do 3 hours here, I feel so reinvigorated and I feel so positive when I leave that
Lucky you.
I had to take the call and come in for Franny.
Well, you're like a girl I used to date, and she used to always say to me, like, why do we only go on a couple hours? I go, it's the Andy Quinn theory. We don't give you 4, we give you 3. So if you make the deal good, we had the leeway to go to 12.
You know,
like,
I tell a lot of people.
If you said no, 11 o'clock, no, I go, oh, we'll take 2 hours.
You have to set expectations.
Low.
That's what you do.
Yeah, low. Very low in life. And you got to always tell everybody your life sucks.
Yeah.
It's taking too long.
Exactly, because then when you
have
exceed,
I said that to you for years? Yeah.
Yes.
You always tell people your life. My dad always said it. Tell them your life sucks. You know, because people then they get jealous.
They do.
Yeah. So you just gotta say my life sucks. It's taking too long. Oh my God, I lost 30,000. You know, just
and all of a sudden you've exceeded expectations, and they like you.
When I leave the casino, I always kick the garbage can. I hate this place, so I don't get rolled in the parking lot.
As your wallet is stuffed. Good for you.
So what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Well, it's great to be down here. Before we get going, I just wanted to say I just drove by the North Lake Costco. Lake Costco, because I went to the Dunkin' across the street. Lake Costco, $3.86 per gallon.
That's awesome. That's great.
That's pretty good right now.
I'm leaving right now. See you guys.
We'll take anything. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, $3.86 for anybody that's looking. Costco on North Lake. If you're not a member, go right next door. I think the Speedway was like $3.92.
I gotta go because I gotta fill up my lawnmower. On Mondays I cut grass in Boca.
Yeah, and you know, oil is actually up significantly. Before I came in, I was taking a look at the futures markets because you know, it's just what I do.
I don't play that because I don't have one. I have no future.
Well, then don't play the poly market.
That's it.
The poly market is all futures. Basically, poly market has been hurting DraftKings and it's been hurting FanDuel, you know, significantly because the poly market is just a prediction market.
Yeah.
You know, you're predicting what's going to happen in the future and take a bet, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, right now in the oil markets, the futures market is kind of what dictates what the gas price will be at the pump.
Yeah.
And as of today, even though that I just said the gas was slightly down, you know,
that makes no sense.
Yeah, futures markets are actually today up significantly. Because
in your opinion, where do you think we'll go with gas? Do you think we'll get to 350?
It's all going to, you know, I'm no expert, but I think that we all have an idea that if the Iranians don't open the Strait of Hormuz,
Now that's in Secaucus, right?
just outside Bergen County,
Bergen County.
if they don't open this Strait of Hormuz, which is just a little waterway, think of it as the intercoastal that allows the boats through with oil.
Yeah.
If they don't open it, we could see gas go up to 5 or higher.
Jeez.
And by the way, if the Iranians do open it, gas is not going back down to where we were pre-war of $2.38 a gallon.
No.
It's not, because it's going to take another 6 to 9 months to resupply.
Yeah.
But again, we're at a precipice.
But I thought
right
we
here.
don't buy our oil from Iran.
Technically, most of the oil is either imported from Venezuela here, imported from Canada, or produced in the United States from what's called
All right,
shale.
so then this doesn't make sense. Then why are we getting hammered and I can't bet more money on the Spurs?
Where's
Your
Brian
Honor?
Mudd?
Your Honor?
The Spurs look great on paper, but I don't think I'd bet my oil money on that. But look, if we don't get a deal with the Iranians and they continue to misbehave and counteract what we are negotiating, things are going to get most likely ugly very quickly here. I'm sorry to say. At some point here,
Will it affect football season?
it could, you know, it's sick. It could.
Oh.
It could affect everything. Because remember, we have a $1 trillion military. $1 trillion, G, that can't defend at the moment against an $18,000 remote-controlled drone airplane. We can't defend against it right now. The Iranians have closed the waterway using an $18,000 drone.
Jesus.
We have $1 trillion military that can't get within 200 miles of this place, or they could blow up one of our boats with our guys on it.
Who do you like in the Stanley Cup? The Hurricanes or Vegas? Who do you got in the Belmont?
See, G, that's what G cares about.
I'm real.
If you are being real, then, basically, I would have to say that, as far as hockey goes, if our teams aren't in it, or the last hockey game I was at that I can actually comment on.
Yeah.
Because I can't comment on hockey as to who I'm choosing.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that I was in Madison Square Garden in 1990.
Wow.
I was in Madison Square Garden. I watched the first playoff game between the Islanders and the Rangers.
Oh, my God.
Mighty Ducks?
No. And I will tell you this is how I remember the game. 1990, second floor of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
The final period, the Islanders started blowing out the Rangers. Okay. And it was the worst riot. Look, they didn't have the plastic garbage bins, back in those days when you dump your garbage into plastic bins. They had the metal ones.
Yeah.
Dude, I just remember my father saying, stay under the seat. We stayed under the seat for 15 minutes after the game.
How'd you see the game?
The game ended. We stayed under the seat, me and my dad.
Yeah.
1990, because the Rangers fans were throwing all of the metal garbage cans
from the top
at the Islanders.
Yeah, New Yorkers are not good losers.
That's the only hockey game I can comment on. Like, I don't even know.
So with all your juice that you have a ton. Do you have any moves for NBA final tickets, game 3 or 4, for a kid who's very sick?
What's the kid got?
He has a Spurs. You have any juice? I mean, do you have any juice for the NBA Finals? What are we doing here?
I don't. I'm not a Kim Kardashian friend. I don't. You have to be a Kardashian to have the juice.
Oh my God! I figured you go talk to MJ at the club.
Well, I don't ask him for personal basketball favors, but
he'd probably be shocked. Be like, "Excuse me, Andy? Oh yeah, can you give me 2?"
He wouldn't.
Yeah.
Michael, when I have played golf, in behind his group and in front of his group, has always been hysterical. And he's always been totally cool.
Smoking cigars?
Most of the time. Most of the time. But
now, can you smoke cigars on regular courses or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's allowed all courses to smoke.
Yeah, that's a typical thing.
Okay.
It is frowned upon, though, when you put those ashes on the greens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, the retirees get so pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, they lose their marbles. Every retiree that was alleged to have been a former CEO suddenly tells you he's on the board of directors of the golf course and you just dropped your ashes. He goes crazy. And then again, like Michael Jordan had problems, as you know. He wore the cargo pants at the top golf course in Miami.
Okay.
And they asked him to leave.
Really?
Yeah. So he came up here and built his own golf course.
Oh, that's why he did it, because of the cargo pants.
Yes, he didn't want to be bothered. and he didn't want people telling him what he can and cannot wear.
Wow, that's pretty unique.
So he
I
built
didn't
his
know
own
that. I
course.
thought he just wanted his own course.
And this course delivers food by drone to you when you're out there playing.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So, like, if you want a cheeseburger and Coke, it'll come out of the sky.
It can. I haven't seen it personally do that.
Wow,
but
that's amazing.
I've seen the drone land on the range and bring drinks.
Can I have a little bit more ketchup, please? I mean, who am I talking to?
You know, most of the time when you're out at a high-end golf course like that, you're so caught up in, sadly, gambling bets that you can't even focus on a free water.
Yeah.
Because you know, if you don't play good golf,
You're losing your
you're
ass.
losing everything, and you're not even going to be invited back.
So, have you ever made a bet on a golf course where you did it because you were intimidated? Like, ooh, I don't want to show that I can't bet this?
Oh, constantly.
That's why I love you. Most people are like, no, constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Part of my golf game, which is not anything spectacular. Remember, most golfers that are zero handicaps are considered to be spectacular, right?
Yeah.
0 to 3.
Yeah.
I play to anywhere from a 7 to a 9.
Mhm.
So when I'm up against somebody really good,
Yeah.
it's a head game at that point. I'm just constantly trying to psych them out.
Yeah.
On the first tee, on the ninth
Now,
tee.
you're
on
a
the-
talker. Do you talk smack?
Not a ton, but when it comes at me,
Yeah, then you're going to bring it back.
I will bring up something very negative and very nasty.
It's awesome to hear.
Whoa.
877-927.
How's your divorce going?
Well,
How
one
nasty
guy,
we talking?
The one guy, one of my all-time golf partners, sadly, we were making the turn. This is going back almost a decade ago, and he caught his wife cheating at his home on the golf course.
While he was playing?
While he was playing, he went into the backyard, I guess, to get something out of the refrigerator on the patio.
Yeah, and she was cheating.
And
She knew he was playing golf and she's banging somebody else at the same time?
Yes.
At the house?
At the house.
house.
Wow, she really didn't think that out. Was
pool
it the
guy?
Pool? Was it the pool guy?
I don't know, but
Roto-Rooter.
it was a big scene.
Really?
All
Plumber.
So I still, on occasion,
You dropped it in?
I drop it if he's beating me pretty good.
Now, did they work it out or no?
Oh, hell no.
No.
No. Ugly divorce. He did keep the house. It's at a very big club here locally, and a lot of people know about this story. She moved on with I guess you'd call it the lover.
Oh, at least it was worth it.
He was 20-something years younger than her.
Oh, God bless.
And it remained contentious for quite some time.
Ooh, big word. Yeah. Look it up, people.
But now it's a running joke. So whenever he's beating us in golf, we tend to.
So
stick
you
something
have
in.
made bets on the golf course where you knew you shouldn't have made them, but you got caught up in a moment.
It happens all the time because you can't show your cards in golf.
Yeah.
It's similar to poker.
Yeah, so you play with basically the same guys, though, right?
Mm-hmm. We all know what each one of us is most likely going
Do
to
you
do.
keep a tab in your head like, he's got me for X or this one?
I know every bet of the group in front of me. I know every bet of the group behind me. And when the 30 men's group players come in off of 18, I can tabulate probably 30 to 50 matches.
Now, does everybody bring cash or you sell it?
No, I don't accept Venmo. I only
It's
accept
cash.
those beautiful green things.
Oh, yeah.
And they have dead presidents on them.
Yeah.
And I prefer the Benjamins. And
TG Man doesn't prefer the Benjamins anymore.
I like the 20s.
Oh, you like?
Because, hundreds are paying the ass for everybody. They think you're a drug dealer. What about hundreds? Give me 20 gas. They don't even take it. I mean, they're going to just, they whip it out. They're like, wow, I have 100? What am I doing with this?
The problem with the Venmo and the Zelle and all that garbage is Joe Biden's in your pocket. He sees everything that goes through, you know what I mean? And Joey and the Democrats love to take some of that. So basically, you can't be doing the Venmo
Not
and the
political
Zelle.
show, sir. Just so you know.
And lately, I think Donnie's trying to get some of that, too.
Is he going to be on the 250? The 200? I heard it was you, him, or Kevin Hart. He's going to be on the 250.
It looks like Donnie's trying to put himself on the airport, and he's trying to put himself on a $250 bill.
They took him down at the Kennedy Center, right? He had his name on the Kennedy Center, and they said
no, right?
Yeah, they took that away. It was crazy.
Well, they're going to take a lot away from Donnie soon if we don't figure out a way how to take a $1 trillion military and open this waterway and get fuel to the world. If the Iranians can embarrass us into some sort of give-in defeat, I tell you, this would be the reckoning disaster of our lifetime.
All right, as long as it doesn't affect the NBA Finals. Let me ask you. Christy Floyd was the NFL reporter for Daily Mail. I brought this up earlier. She said many reporters have had relations with NFL coaches, and I found this crazy for stories. What do you think of that? Not only the coach of the Patriots and that whole dying. Do you think there's truth in it?
I think that a lot of these journalists, a.k.a. fake actresses, will do anything to make a name for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities that
So next thing you know is you got to go through all the 31 coaches.
Well, as Rodney Dangerfield said, he slept his way to the top.
Yeah. Rodney. Oh, God. You got to look that up for a lot of people listening.
We do know that it can work.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it goes on. I don't know if it's what did you say? Is it all over the place, or is it just a handful?
No, she said a handful of girls have done it. I mean, and again, she's dropping a dime on this, too. This is what she's saying. Now, she could be just saying this story because she wants to get her name out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the Patriot coach, the whole situation with that.
Right.
She's probably one of them.
Yeah, she
That's
said
banging.
that, you never know. She might have. She said that, he had a press conference, obviously, last week, said he loves his wife. It's died down because I think she got paid off. I think the Patriots wrote her a check.
With the details of Kraft and remember the massage parlor and how that thing went away,
Yeah.
I wouldn't put anything past the Patriots to write checks to get things stopped because that thing stopped. We were told this. I remember ESPN following the massage parlor police coming out after Kraft's vehicle or whatever on ESPN.
You had a
just
Bentley
like an
or something?
OJ thing. Yeah, he had a Bentley. That went away. I don't think we ever heard. Did he just get all charges dropped? Is that what it was?
I think it was. Yeah, I think everything was dropped.
But yet others pled guilty at that massage parlor, and their lives were forever changed.
That was a game. That was actually the morning of a championship game against the Chiefs, which they did win. And then he got on his private jet and he flew to Kansas City. And Tom and the boys handled everything in overtime. I do remember the game. Yeah, it just blows my mind. Somebody like that would do that because, again, he can get anything he wants, anybody he wants. But it's just, certain situations that do go away because I think, you got enough juice where you're like, hey, we're not going to talk about this.
This concept of you're going to these massage parlors and you're a customer and you're a horrible, what do they call that? Like when the person's from another country and you're going to these places and they're being taken advantage of. What's the word they use? Do anybody know? I don't even know. Well, anyway, they insinuate that these people are held hostage, captive by so-called groups.
Oh, you mean human trafficking?
Human trafficking. We all know that's a horrific thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the situation with Kraft and people attending these places, you don't see many of these people saying they were held captive, that the police and or the authorities allege they were.
No, they're not going to say that.
But they're driving around in Rolls Royces and Bentleys themselves.
The owners, maybe not the workers. I mean, I don't know, but no, you're not seeing any of the workers ride around cars like that.
We know human trafficking is a disgusting thing, right?
Yeah.
It's disgraceful.
Terrible.
It shouldn't, but on the flip side, these people are earning a living, and many of them, I don't believe, are human trafficked to the definition.
Let's take a call. What do we have there, Roscoe?
Probably the FBI.
We have Manny on the phone.
Manny, what's up, Manny?
How you guys doing, PH?
What's up there, Manny? How are you today on a Monday, my friend?
Oh, man, I just ate 2 hot dogs, one in each hand, bro. How do you think I am? Happy.
All right. That's good. Good for you. What's going on?
Now, I just want to say hello. Wish you guys a great week.
Thank you.
And I didn't realize Franny wasn't there, so I wouldn't have even called,
Oh, that's cool. We appreciate that. I usually get that kind of treatment from management.
Nah, man, what a game Saturday, right? I mean, if you're a Spurs fan.
Yeah. It was good. It was an exciting game. Oklahoma City's a lot of their players didn't play well. Chet played bad. Caruso, he missed a lot of shots. McCain, they didn't play up to par, and that's why they're home playing golf. They lost.
I'm not a big fan of that team. Like, I don't know. I've been watching sports a long time, and
yeah,
I just didn't see them. It's like when the Phillies were winning back-to-back championships. I couldn't fathom it. Like, I didn't see the talent. Obviously, there is talent there. And you know what zesty is? Oklahoma's got a bunch of zesty young-ass players.
Yeah, well, so does the Same thing with the Spurs. They got a lot of young guys. Fox is young,
No,
not Fox.
young, but they're not they're G's. They're not zesty like the Oklahoma City's like a bunch of little white boys from the suburbs. Like I can't believe they're winning.
They're good.
I don't know. You don't get it. I'm from the city.
I get it. They're good though. You got to give them credit. They're a very good team, and they had a lot of injuries.
I mean, I don't got to give them anything, G.
I don't give them anything.
You know what I mean? I'm just playing.
I know.
No. Yeah. Obviously, they're talented. They whooped the league last year. They ran through the playoffs last year. They had an amazing season.
If they had their whole roster, they would have beat the Spurs. Believe me, they had two of their biggest guys out, and that means.
If my grandma had tires, she'd be a bike.
All right, whatever analogy you want to use, you could use, Manny. I don't have the juice to argue with you on a Monday.
No, man, I ain't arguing. I'm just busting.
I know.
And I want to say one thing.
Yes, sir.
I was listening to the Love Doctors, obviously replays and old footage.
Yeah.
And that guy Steve, something about him really irks me, right? And then I realized it. He's the guy that used to get thrown off the Love Doctors all the time because he used to get in arguments with Rich.
Yeah.
I heard on one of his clips the other day. I was like, I knew that Jack bag sounded familiar. So, hey, Steve, you're still a beat.
Steve's been around a long time.
Yeah. No, and I was like, man, this guy sounds familiar. And then I remember from where it was. Yeah, the Love Doc. So I've been listening to his voice too for like 20 years.
Manny, you're a good man.
So I know. I don't need you to tell me. So you guys have a great Monday. I love y'all. Peace.
We're throwing you off the penthouse.
We love Manny. He's a great guy. 877-927-6969. You should meet somebody like Manny. You got to go to Port Authority 3 a.m. and get a bus to Oklahoma. There's like 11 people on the bus. You're like, wow, get a seat. Anyone you want.
And you can detect it better when they call in because clearly he had OKC? Is that who he had?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like
he's not a better.
Oh, he's not? Because when you're that vested in a team and they didn't go all the way or whatever.
You're sour.
I detect that with him. And it's the same thing as stocks. It's the same thing across all sports and poly markets, when you believe in something.
Oh, yeah, and you lose, you're pissed.
Yeah.
Show me a good loser, I'll show you a loser. Steinbrenner. I mean, so who's going to be happy about it? There's a couple of memes going around. There's one comedian. We're going to go break in a second. It's pretty funny. I can't say the words he says, but he's on a subway, and somebody said, like, derogatory things against, certain groups. And everybody just kept, putting their phone down. And then somebody said something about politicians, and people kept their phones down. This is in the subway in Manhattan. And then somebody said, blank the Knicks. And all of a sudden he said, everybody beat him up. It was crazy. Knicks fans are nuts.
Oh,
they are.
They're rabid.
Oh, they're going nuts.
Oh, yeah.
It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Andy Quinn in the house. Special privilege for us to get him here. And hope he'll be with us till 2 o'clock. We'll come back in a few minutes and we'll get into some more things. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
The husband, his wife gets eaten by a hippo. He's big mad, very upset now. Why? Oh, he's... You're a monster, man.
The news junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is back. One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tomorrow morning at 8.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
Palm Beach Expressway is looking good on the Monday commute. Look out for some major delays. This is road work. Jog Road North right after Lake Worth Road. There's a right lane blocked. That's traffic on Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-NAD-HELP or visit nad.org.
Hey, it's the Greek. I give you winners all year long with sports. Well, now I'm giving you a winner when it comes to personal injury attorneys. Jason Weiser, my pal.
Your case is our top priority. Call us today at 561-880-0100. My team will bring you maximum compensation with minimum stress.
My pick for you when you need a great personal injury attorney is Jason Weiser. His team delivers every time.
Once again, that number, 561-880-0100.
Whether you want a fun or a peaceful retirement, things you do now can determine whether that pans out the way you've been dreaming it would. So make sure you're protecting your retirement money from risk. Find out more about a fixed annuity. It's a deposit backed by a highly rated insurance company. Here's how it works. You get 8% every year. That's every year 8%, and that builds up your lifetime income base. There's also a 20% bonus on top of that. So get a hold of my guys at Perry Financial Group, and they will tell you more. 888-755-8887. Talk to Anthony Perry, a military veteran, CPA, and nationally recognized financial expert practicing in South Florida for well over 2 decades with impeccable credentials. Anthony reviews other CPA firms for quality controls, and he can help you. Call 888-755-8887. Tell him Joel Malkin sent you. And listen to WJNO every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. It's Anthony Perry, Safe Money Talk Radio. Also, you can visit perryfinancial.com, Perry with an I, financial.com.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You can have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like what you just ate, that's all people remember. Most gums and mints just cover it up. It's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth is different. It's the functional breath freshener you swallow. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Because your breath should be as fresh as your food. Go to Zellmans.com. That's ZELMINS.com and use code FRESH for 15% off your first order. Zellmans.com.
Your medication for enlarged prostate is working. That's what you tell yourself. You're up 3 times a night instead of 5. The urgency is manageable. The stream's not great, but it's fine. That's the problem. Fine. Enlarged prostate, or BPH, doesn't pause because the medication takes the edge off. The prostate keeps growing. The bladder keeps working harder. And over time, those changes can be harder to reverse. But surgery? Not for you, right? Aquablation is not the surgery you're picturing. It's the only ultrasound-guided, robotic-assisted therapy for enlarged prostate. Don't wait until things become unbearable. Find an Aquablation urologist near you. Call Aquablation West Palm Beach at 561-331-5751. 561-331-5751. That's 561-331-5751. All surgical treatments carry risks and results may vary. Side effects may include urinary symptoms, mild pain, ejaculatory dysfunction, or infection. In rare cases, complications to the urethra and rectum may occur. Aquablation therapy may not be right for everyone. Talk to your urologist to learn more. Visit aquablationwestpalmbeach.com.
I'll be honest, getting my results from Life Imaging FLA really changed my perspective on my health. I went in thinking I was doing great, right? Everything fine. I'm super active and a certified nutrition coach. After a quick and painless heart scan, my results came back and they weren't great. That led me to meet with a cardiologist, and now we're doing more testing and putting together a plan because I want to be here for a long time for myself and for the people I love. And that's exactly why early detection matters. Heart disease is still the #1 killer, and so many people have no symptoms like me. They save lives with their FDA-approved, state-of-the-art low-dose CT scanners. Right now, call for your free heart scan with a few minimum requirements. Don't wait until there's a problem to start paying attention to your heart. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan now with a few minimum requirements, valued at $699. From your cell, call pound 250, say free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening and virtual colonography.
NBC News focuses on the facts, looking deeper and listening wider. It's clear reporting, free from opinion. Facts, clarity, calm. NBC News. Reporting for America.
Earn points like a pro anywhere you go on eligible purchases with the new Milo's Pro Rewards American Express card. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval, exclusions and restrictions apply. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
For more information about contests on this station, visit RealRadio921.com/rules.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Sarah Spain with the latest from iHeart Women's Sports.
Presented by Capital One Bank.
Today marks the tip-off of the WNBA's historic 30th season, with 2 new teams joining the league, the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire, to bring the total to 15 for the 2026 season. The Las Vegas Aces are the returning champs, led by 4-time WNBA MVP A'ja Wilson. 3 games on the slate tonight. For more women's sports stories, subscribe to Good Game with Sarah Spain on iHeart Podcasts.
As a founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports Network, Capital One is here to help you learn more about today's top athletes. Plus, Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One, NA, member FDIC.
Why should you listen to Armstrong and Getty on demand?
We're not boring. A lot of news is boring. And tedious. And depressing. And makes you angry. You don't want to live your life like that. Hey, I'm Jack Armstrong. He's Joe Getty. We're Armstrong and Getty. We try to bring you the truth and help you figure out this crazy modern world.
Honestly, yes. Who did doubt that? That's a good question.
Listen to Armstrong and Getty on demand on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Armstrong and Getty on demand and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
Brains, beauty, and more intelligence than Greek and Dom combined. Brandy's keeping everyone in line.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it's the Penthouse on Real Radio. 921-1017. Franny's out today. Andy Quinn's in the house.
Always a pleasure to be here. And as you just mentioned, it's not summer yet. It feels like summer to me, but it's not, right?
Well, not officially. I think summer kicks off June 22nd, around there.
That's weird. Because I feel like Memorial Day is the start of summer.
Well, Memorial Day came early this year, and Labor Day is late.
Oh.
So it's actually the longest summer in the last 167 years.
Look at you with all this stuff.
Totally made that up.
You'd be great on Jeopardy.
Oh, gee.
But it is true. It is true.
It is true?
It is true. It is the earliest Memorial Day, and they're later for Labor Day. August 28th, UNLV over Memphis. UNLV getting 3. There's their play for the summer.
All right.
It's time for a trifecta.
Hold on. 1 second, T-Man. Andy Quinn, did you hear the intro at all to the show right before?
Unfortunately, I didn't.
You didn't? All right, hold on. I'm going to replay it for you just so you can hear this. Because it might apply for Andy instead of Franny, for him.
Brains, beauty, and more intelligence than Greek and Dom combined. Brandy's keeping everyone in line.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Management wrote those.
Sounds like an angry manager wrote those.
Well, they like to keep me down.
Is there a jealous manager here?
I would say the whole corporation. All the way up to Bob.
I can feel the jealousy in that.
Of course. I don't mind. I mean, you know what? You always need an opponent in life.
Look,
you know
since I've been here, you have been. Look, the Love Doctors were the franchise.
No doubt.
Okay, they built this place. And we had Lex and Leah and Dano. And we had Josh and Johnny C. I mean, these are brilliant people.
Yeah.
But you, my man, are the face of this place. And you
They don't
should...
think so. They don't like so. They don't think so. I told them last week I was sick. They said, I hope it's terminal. Let's do a trifecta.
Runners up. It's Greek's trifecta.
All right, my buddy yesterday texted me. He got to such a big fight with his wife because he was watching the Yankees. And I know exactly when it was because I was out watching the Yankees. And the top of the third, they were losing 3-0. And he said to himself, I just want to watch this inning and then we'll go. And the inning went out for 45 minutes. The Yankees scored 13 runs.
Wow.
First time since like 1906, they spanked the A's 13-8. Mets took out the Brooms. They swept the Marlins. I've always told you if you want to bet, baseball's the easiest sport because there's always streaks. Last week, the Marlins swept the Mets. This week, the Mets swept the Marlins. Crazy.
Mets feel like if they get their pitching act together, they could turn this whole thing around.
They might. I mean, it's a long season. They started off so bad. Soto hit a home run yesterday for the Mets. In hockey, we have the Stanley Cup. First time in 3 years, the Panthers are not there. It is the Hurricanes taking on the Vegas Knights. Vegas Knights, what a great organization. Third Stanley Cup in 9 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, they were an expansion team. Everybody's talking about the NBA Finals. It's the Spurs and the Knicks. The NBA store in Midtown Manhattan, which I was at many times. Used to go there. They said their line is out the door with people who want to buy Knicks gear, hats, shirts, jerseys with the NBA Finals. The logo, the patch.
Yeah, the real one.
Yeah, everybody wants that. That's like a thing. Now, they are selling it down in Canal Street. They said for $10 the patch, and they'll sew it on.
They throw in the Rolex?
Yeah. Same place you get a Rolex and a Louis bag.
Yeah.
All for the same price. Wednesday night is the Finals, Game 1. The Spurs are big favorites in the series, but the line went down this morning significantly. Spurs are only minus 4.5 on the Hard Rock app. And if you're betting, make sure you download the Hard Rock app or get over to one of their 3 locations in our listening area, the Qatar, Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, or put some gas in your car and go up to Tampa. Those are the 3 ways that you guys should be betting, or you should download the app. Greeks Trifecta is always sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great steak. New York Prime makes a good night a great night. So make sure you guys get over there. Father's Day coming up, by the way.
When is that?
We are doing a big show, and if you're in the area, June 18th at Drive Shack. We're giving away a new grill.
Oh, nice.
You should stop by.
I will stop by if I'm here.
Yeah, if you're
Drive Shack's awesome.
Yeah, you get a chance to win a grill. So maybe you need a new grill or not really?
I cook a little bit.
Yeah, are you a grill guy?
I am a grill guy, but I'm not a griller.
Okay.
So I have other people
do it for you
because I'm just not a great cook.
Yeah, I can't even put on a grill.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. I've never put on my stove in my house, ever. Or my dishwasher.
You're kidding.
Never had. My wash machine I did. You know what I did today? I made oatmeal. I heard like fireworks.
Wow.
I thought it was, that's what everybody said.
You microwaved the hot water, and then you dumped it in there.
Yeah, it was a big thing. Yeah. I gave my I clapped. I went, oh, BG man!
He didn't actually boil the water on his stove. No way.
Microwaved it.
Yeah, I put it in microwave.
Yeah.
Took me 3 times. Put it in 20 seconds. Not enough. 30 seconds. Like, oh my God, the pressure.
That's sort of how I am. I look at the grill and I stare at it, and I wonder, does the cheese go on first, or do you cook the burger first and then put the cheese in? Like, I don't know the whole process.
I look at it this way. If you haven't learned by now, screw it. Dom, what do you got?
We have, are you ready for this one, G-Man? This is the newest addition to our show.
Yeah.
We have Tommy's Music Trivia.
Oh, Tommy's Music Trivia. What's up, Tommy?
Hey, I got a tough one for you guys today. Andy might be able to pull this one off. The way it works, Andy, is you got to, I say a little bit of the song, and you got to guess it. There's 5 ways to win, $500 for each win. We've got the release date, the album, the singer, the band, or the song title. And there's a total up for grabs of $2,500 in Monopoly money. That's the orange $500 bills. And but hey, it is what it is. It's fun. So anyway, this is a tough one. I'm not sure if you'll be able to get it. Are you ready?
Yeah, good.
Sell the kids for food. Weather changes moods. Spring is here again. Read the dust to glance.
No clue.
Oh, that's Nirvana.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's Nirvana.
All right. Hey, they said Nirvana. Is that right?
Ding, ding, ding. He's got $500.
Thank you. Yeah, right. Thanks, Tommy Tune. Stay out of trouble.
Well, hold on.
Can I take the song?
For the name of the song?
Springtime's Here Again.
In Bloom, ding, ding, another winner. What about the singer?
Oh, that was Kurt.
Kurt Cobain. You got that? And what about the album?
Jesus. What else you want?
Okay, go. Well, I know the cover. Wasn't the kid in the swimming pool on the cover?
I think you got that, yeah.
It was like a blue pool with a kid swimming on the cover.
I think this also came out before I was born.
No, it wasn't. And then that kid turned out to be somebody famous, I think.
I think so. And he actually sued.
Yeah.
They sued that cover because they said he was naked or something.
Or he was taking advantage. He wasn't paid.
Nevermind is the album. And
Never mind.
last one, release date. What do you think that release date was?
82?
No.
I'm going to say 91.
Yeah, it's 91. It's before I was born.
Dude, times winner. That's $2,000. 91.
You're crushing it. I was going to say 92.
Money.
So I just won $2,000 on Real Radio?
No, Monopoly money.
Monopoly.
Money.
You're not getting anything real around here.
$500 orange bills. Have you ever played Monopoly, right? The $500 bills.
All right, Tommy, we're going to let you go, buddy. Good job today.
It's funny because
Appreciate the effort.
years back on the Gator, they had an unbelievable DJ. I don't know if you guys even knew him. Andy Preston, do you remember him?
Yep.
Yeah, Andy
This
passed away.
guy, he passed away, sadly. But this guy was an encyclopedia. And
Yeah.
I would run into Andy all around town at different events.
Yeah, nice guy.
And he would hit me and I'd hit him with those exact trivia questions. This guy knew absolutely every rock detail. He was a walking encyclopedia.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends with sports like that. They'll come up to me, like, they'll ask me a question, and I'll be like, dude, do you think I care? Like, oh, tell me your team's mascot. I'm like, get away from me. Get out of here.
Like, you have some sort of, I guess it's like a photographic numbers memory, dude. Like where you remember these numbers from like the 79 Dolphins.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fascinating to me that the amount of information in sports you have when these people call in on your sports show at 3 o'clock, how much knowledge you have of yesteryear, and you remember the physical numbers of these players.
I got a free dinner at Shula's. Remember when Shula's was a PGA when I first moved down here and they gave me the football? Remember the football used to be the menu, used to be on a football?
Yes.
It was so cool.
Yes, I loved it.
I loved it. They gave me the football because I named the 22 starting lineup for the 72 Dolphins that were undefeated in their numbers. So the guy was like, if you can do the numbers and the names, I'll give you the menu, which was not a football. He goes, and we'll buy you dinner for me and my dad. This is going back.
Unbelievable.
And I nailed it.
Unbelievable. I hit once on another radio contest years back. I was able to name the infield and outfield from the 76 Yankees.
76 Yanks.
Yeah, because I had those pendants hung in my room. Remember the pendants that they would give you?
Yeah. All right, so
and
you,
it had
you
the-
still
it had
remember
the
them? Because
P.
I know 'em.
I can only remember a few.
Ooh.
I mean, I can tell you who was on first base.
Chambliss.
Chris Chambliss.
Who's on second?
I'll tell you who was on third. Craig Nettles.
Willie Randolph, second baseman.
Willie Randolph, second.
Munson catch.
Munson was the catcher. Gidron was on the mound at the time. Ron Guidry. Who did we have? Mickey Rivers.
Mick Quick.
We had
Piniella.
Piniella. We had Reggie Jackson.
And 76?
I believe so.
No, 76
No?
we didn't
Oh,
know.
we didn't
Reggie
have him?
came in 77.
Okay.
He signed him. You had Roy White.
Roy White.
Yeah, and you had Piniella, Mick Quick. You had Munson, Randolph. And shortstop, I think you had Stanley that year. I'm not 100% sure, so shortstop. I don't think they got Bucky Dent then. Bucky Dent they got. I think Bucky Dent was that same summer offseason.
77?
I think. Yeah, I think. I don't know if that was on the team, but that was the thing when Chambliss hit the home run.
Yes.
Yeah, and they went into the World Series. That was
They went to
first
the
time,
World Series.
first time in years.
Yep.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
big series in years. That's so you actually know more than me about that, but you are a fascinating individual with the numbers and the data and the history of sports. I mean,
Yeah, all wasteful things.
I guess what happens is, as a kid,
Yeah.
since you were like what 5, you just became what, some sort of sports aficionado addict, and then you started.
I
reading.
read a
You
lot. I read a lot, but it also would help me a lot in school. I remember. Yeah, Dom.
You know, it was impressive. I think it was it Dr. Glenn that did the little contest on Love Docs with the little. He would play one note of a
And he
song,
would get it, yeah.
and he would be able to
He
tell.
was great.
Yeah. He was
Based
awesome.
off the first little note of a song.
Yeah, it was great.
What song it was, and all the info from that song.
That game show used to be on TV way before you were born, Dom. It was called Who Knows That Note? Remember that?
No, I don't remember. That.
Yeah, and
I
they
didn't
would
have a
play
TV growing
one
up.
note, and Kathy Lee Gifford
Oh my God.
would actually sing the note, and you would have to guess the song. And Glenn, actually, from the Love Docs, was superior to all the
Oh,
contestants
he was
I'd ever
fantastic.
seen.
Yeah, he was great at that.
And same thing, by the way, as I mentioned, Andy Preston. God love you, Andy. I know you're in heaven, and I've got good news for you. The Gator is still at the top, and it's still rolling. We love you. And what an incredible air personality and rock knowledge.
Nice guy.
Andy Preston was. My God. He built the Gator, guys. He built him, and I miss him to this day greatly.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. So what's going on with gold and silver? It's dropping right now, huh?
So if you take a look at the overall markets where everything seems to be AI inflated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions as to whether you should protect yourself if you have any extra money or you have investments and you should buy gold and silver.
Yeah.
The problem with that is gold and silver have come down significantly, about 30% since just January.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. So it's not a perfect hedge for what you would consider to be an inflated market. Now, I'm running around and I'm hearing a ton of people tell me that this market's going to crash.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a couple of years.
Yeah. People are saying it's going to crash. When people say it's going to crash, short term only, usually the contrarian side wins, which means stocks are going
up.
Up.
It's like everybody wants the Knicks. What does that mean?
It means the Spurs could be the victor.
Yeah, remember, guys, we've got Andy Quinn on. If you have any questions about stocks, he would love to answer them for you. You can call us at 877-927-6969. Continue, sir.
But I just want to put it out there that if anybody is in Bitcoin and in stocks and in gold and silver, you can be riding these things, right? But you really got to have one hand on the ripcord.
Okay.
Right? Because when that rug gets pulled, back in 2001 when .com got pulled, sadly, September 11th struck, and the World Trade Centers were horrifically brought down. That was the ushering in of what was the .com collapse, right? All these companies, Pets.com, everybody that had no revenues, but yet they had a PowerPoint business plan, were worth billions. They went to zero in a matter of a year. Billions to zero. Now we're hearing about SpaceX. We're told Elon Musk's SpaceX is worth $2 trillion. It's $2 trillion. They lost $5 billion last year. They claim they're worth $2 trillion. They lost $5 billion.
Wow.
And you hear people saying, should I jump into SpaceX? Now, I don't know, maybe the stock gets gambled up to $3 trillion in value. Maybe it happens, right? That's why I say, whatever you're doing, you've got to have your hand on the ripcord, because in the event reality hits and AI is going to take decades to prove itself out, these companies that have been bid up potentially could have a fail, and that could be your life savings. So the overall recommendation or the thing that I could mention to everybody out there is, yes, I do take risk and I do take gambling trades, because remember, the stock market is the biggest gambling market. And it's not DraftKings, it's not FanDuel, it's not Poly.
Well, you're seeing more and more people get involved with those other different areas, obviously, sports betting.
They're growing.
And the projection markets.
The Poly market is starting to hammer FanDuel, DraftKings, and the other markets, because the Poly market is you're making a bet on a prediction.
It's almost like Baccarat.
Yes.
It's you against the bank. It's yes or no.
But guess what you're doing it with? You're doing it with digital coin. Okay, I can't go to the Poly market right now and say, here's my $100 Benjamin.
Yeah.
I'm going to bet that the Iran crisis ends in a week. I can't do that, even though I may want to.
Yeah.
I have to go to Coinbase first, open a digital account.
That's a pain in the ass.
Then transact through Poly with digital coin.
Yeah, who wants to deal with that?
Very, 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 it's very high tech, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't have time for that. I mean, I got to go to dry cleaners. I got a lot going on.
Someone like you, I mean, I don't, and you don't really, I've been around you enough to say that, you're not really a phone in hand type of guy.
No.
So someone like you, from a technical perspective,
yeah,
some of this could be very complicated. If the markets are heading towards digital Poly.
Yeah. Obviously, but I mean, also I want the payoffs, because the payoffs are usually 50-50 when you're betting that. You're not going to get any great odds.
That's right.
So, I mean, to me, if it's 50-50, it's not great.
We just had on FanDuel somebody win a 4-way parlay for $1.7 million.
Yeah, he that was not just a regular bet. That was predicting winners of leagues. So it was like he predicted Michigan to win, I think the U.S. hockey team to win in men's. He took the Knicks to win the Eastern Conference, not the NBA. So that was the difference there. And then he was $1.7 million. Now, I always wonder, do these guys actually get paid?
He would have had to have get paid because they're a public entity.
Yeah.
They're a publicly traded SEC investigated entity out of New York. The question is, how much did he bet? He's telling people, I think, that he bet $4,500 to win $1.7.
Yeah.
How do we verify that?
Well, you can check the odds, and when you do bet the odds like that, there was a bet I was telling Dom yesterday. It was like $50 I put in for a couple guys to hit home runs, and I went 3 for 4. But if it hit, it paid like $9,700 on $50. So I mean, that's when you start adding all those odds up, and you put like it's just like you go to track, you bet a horse 50 to 1. You put down a couple $100, you know it's gonna hit up. I mean, they're called long shots for a reason. And when you're predicting a market like this kid did, I mean, to take the Knicks, that was, the U.S. men's hockey team, that was a big one. I think he took Michigan in college basketball, right? There was one more that he hit, something that just recently the Knicks were his last piece. So he had 4, but it was such big odds that he put it down and he ended up winning. But who the hell's going to bet? It's very rare. People are going to bet $4,500 on something like that.
It's rare.
Average person's betting $25.
Now, last Friday, Dell Computers stock went up $105 per share.
That's
so I
huge.
think it started at somewhere around 200 or 300. I think it ended at somewhere around 400. Now, there have been reports that a couple of hedge funds that own the stock for something like $1 million worth of stock across their entire customer base, net profited over $200 million on the single transaction.
Wow.
So when you hear about people laying out $4,700 and making 1.7 in sports gambling, as I go back to my statement, the biggest gambling table in the entire universe,
is the stock market,
is the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, and
legally,
that's where you're seeing this stuff. And that's where the concept that we need to have a hand on the mouse as an eject button is so significant, because when this stuff does give and bust, like we saw in 2001, and I don't know if this is going to bust now. I don't know if it's going to bust next year. I don't know if it's going to take 10 years. I don't know. But at some point, we're going to revert back to the median average. All right? And stocks will come down massively. Housing eventually will come down massively. Sadly, but it will. It will. But prior to that happening,
we don't know.
We don't know. Things are going to make you skyrocket.
Well, it's like anything else, getting out at the right time. You know what I
It's
mean?
like a relationship.
Yeah. No one went to bail. That's always the thing.
What was in a relationship, what was your moment of saying, I got to get out? Was it cheating? Was it money spending? Or was it dishonest?
I never had anybody cheat on me that I didn't catch anybody, so I can't say that I never cheated. But I don't think I paid attention enough, to be honest with you.
So all 3 of those were taking place.
Probably. I just didn't know. I had a girl one night and said, "Are we seeing other people?" I said, I don't know. Are we? At least somebody should tell me. I text you the rules. You didn't pay attention. So I don't know. I wasn't one of those people that kept tabs on people. Maybe because I was always doing shenanigans.
Yeah.
So I was like Jerry Seinfeld, when he broke up. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. You broke up. You met somebody. All right. Coming around the mountain when they can. No worries.
As so many people that you'll hear, and I have another friend locally that you know about, G. I told you about him, where sadly his wife fell in love with the tennis instructor.
Yeah, that happened.
This was a horrible situation.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
They have recovered.
And she didn't play tennis.
No.
That's what made it real bad. Yeah. She's banging a pool guy. There was no pool.
Yeah, I never yelled for around her. I never knew.
They recovered those two? They're back?
They have survived.
Wow.
They had 2 kids, and they have survived what I like I said, I saw the tennis instructor driving his Porsche down my road, and I flipped out. Remember I told you?
Yeah, that's bad.
It freaked me out. But they have recovered. So there is hope that you can look in the mirror, each person, and say, look, this is an ugly situation. Yeah. We're going to work through this. Now, I don't think I'm capable personally of getting to that point, because when I'm deceived, when someone's doing this behind my back, I don't know if I physically can recover. I'll attempt it.
But you're cool if they tell you.
If they were to tell me,
I'm banging a pool guy.
Well, what if they were to say, you're not giving me enough sex?
Yeah.
You don't give me enough attention.
Yeah.
I feel lonely. I feel awful. You hear this stuff all the time.
And I would have said, that's dating. That's what happens. We got to go to break. We're going to come back with Andy Quinn. He's got a couple more interesting things to tell you guys how to make money. We'll come back and tell you on the other part how to lose money. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1. Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Palm Beach Expressway is looking good on the Monday commute. Look out for some major delays. This is road work. Jog Road North right after Lake Worth Road. There's a right lane blocked. That's traffic on Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's new Biggie Deals. At $4, $6, and $8, pick one of the new Biggie Deals you're craving. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary.
Have you checked what your car's worth lately? GiveMeTheVIN.com wants to buy your car, truck, SUV, minivan, even exotics. Skip the dealerships and the tire kickers. Just enter your VIN or license plate number and get a real offer in minutes. And if Give Me the VIN doesn't beat offers from CarMax or Carvana, they'll pay you $100. That's only with GiveMeTheVIN.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVIN.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
How many times has saving a few bucks actually cost you a fortune? Your garage door starts squeaking and you think, maybe I'll just lube that up myself. I'm pretty handy. You get out your trusty spray can and you give it a good squirt. Next time you open the door, your little puddle of chemical goodness goes up over the car and drips onto your paint. That eats through the clear coat, and now you're spending $1,000 to get the whole top of the car repainted. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our technicians service your door with dedicated garage door track and wheel lubricant. Greases the wheels, doesn't drip on your paint job. Don't underestimate having your garage door looked at by a professional. Service a couple of thousand garage doors and you learn a thing or two about doing it right. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage. We'll tell the missus you helped out, so you still get credit for being handy.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
Now, at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or a sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's, with refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here, now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
Now, at McDonald's, wake up to a $4 breakfast meal deal. Wake up to a sausage McMuffin or a sausage biscuit, to hash browns, and wake up to a hot coffee. Get your $4 breakfast meal deal.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
It is that time of the year. Showers throughout the day, afternoon thunderstorms almost every day. So glad that we reached out to Agostino Roofing. We had a problem with our guest house that showed up as soon as the rain did recently. And Agostino Roofing, they came out, did a great job taking care of the problem. In fact, they even came back after they fixed the roof to make sure that it was permanently fixed. That's the attention to detail you can count on with Agostino Roofing. And whether you need a new roof or an emergency repair, you can trust Frank Agostino and Agostino Roofing. I've known the family for over 20 years. These are high-quality, honest people that offer affordable prices. And if you do have an emergency, you don't even have to worry about paying. They'll fix the problem while you figure out what the best long-term solution is. Call Agostino Roofing for all of your roofing needs. 561-970-9296. If you need a new roof, tell them that Brian Mudd sent you $500 off. Visit AgostinoRoofing.com. That's AgostinoRoofing.com. Tell them that Brian Mudd sent you.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At the Atlantic Men's Clinic, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. Call 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. Atlantic Men's Clinic, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Florida Talk Real Estate is your one-stop real estate shop. Whether you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, you're stuck with a home and you don't know what to do, look no further than FloridaTalkRealEstate.com. Listen every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. until 11, right here on Real Radio 92.1.
We live in an age where people who need medical marijuana can finally get it. Make it easy on yourself with MMJ Health. See if you qualify for medical marijuana at MMJHealth.com. Meet with a Florida medical marijuana doctor today.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Real Radio weather.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a partly cloudy sky as we go through our Monday. It's a muggy one for us as well, with temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 across the area. We'll see some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms as we move into the later part of the afternoon. Some of the rainfall could continue to linger into the evening. And then again, heading into tomorrow, more thunderstorms do return for your Tuesday afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Where guy talk meets good times and questionable opinions.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on a Monday. If you went to Dave Matthews, you want to give us a little, tell us how it was, let us know. It was over the weekend. You can get involved with the show by calling us 877-927-6969 or bring us a pretzel. Whatever you got.
Ooh, pretzel? What else you gonna put down there? Pizza?
No pizza today. It's bikini season. Gotta watch my weight.
We didn't get the burgers last week. I know you were trying to get someone to deliver burgers last week.
Yeah, National Burger Day. I don't really want anybody to go out of their way. I mean, if they just want to come by and drop off some cash.
Plus some fish.
Yeah, salmon. I like salmon. And fish is good for you. I don't think anybody eats enough fish. Dominic's in the house.
Hello.
Franny's out. We have the pleasure to have this individual. Not only is he a hero every day, but just a guy that you want to be proud to be your friend. You call him 3 a.m. He's not going to answer, but at least you have somebody to call. Andy Quinn joins us.
I will always answer for you or Dom.
Oh, Dom. No, you want
good. If I have an extremely high bail, I know to go to Andy if I can't go to Greek.
Well, go to the bail for Greek first and see how it goes.
I would always bail you out.
What if it's $1 million? I have to go to Andy.
Well, then you're going to do something really that bad that I don't want to know you. But I mean, if you're going to DUI, it's usually a G note. I know I've bailed people out. So, I mean, usually that's about what it is.
I mean, you usually have that on you no matter what, so it's
yeah,
not like
so
you have
I
to stop by
said,
the pay.
I mean, I'm not going to screw you for that. But I hope you don't ever get arrested, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And bail is what? 10%? Is that what it is?
10% of what it is. You get it back as long as the person shows up for court.
Okay. So they send it back to you.
Yeah, they did. It took a while, but they did send it back, and they were like, here it is.
Did they give you interest on it?
Absolutely not. You're lucky you got it. You kidding me? I didn't think I was ever getting it back. Who do you got, Dom?
I have Graham Wellington on the phone.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know if you could do it.
Rick, you knew when the cash dropped off. How much would you 100,000? Okay.
For what?
In 20s, you said you wanted someone to drop cash off.
I would take a roll of quarters today. I needed Bellinger to hit a home run yesterday. It didn't happen. So I'll take a roll of quarters and a Pop-Tart.
What about a beef Wellington from Henry's?
Sure, that's nice. That'd be great. We appreciate your call, buddy.
Wellington and at least $500, right? And some quarters.
Roll of quarters.
Thank you, Graham.
Thank you, Graham. We appreciate it. So, Eddie, what's going on with Ozempic? Are people still losing weight and money?
Yeah, well, the question with Ozempic, and which has switched on over to the big GLP ones, which are Wegovy, right? Have you heard about Wegovy? And the fact that the Wegovy is being, I guess you could say, put into a pill format.
Okay.
Right? I think I told you my neighbor, he has lost, I think it's up to 60 pounds.
That's the guy with the beer?
Yeah, he rides it all day in the beer truck. He is a wholesale delivery.
Tell him I said hi.
And he's listening right now, I'm sure. So we'll keep it cool. He loves you, by the way.
He's a nice guy. If he loves me so much, something to advertise.
What's he going to advertise? His weight loss or
his Budweiser?
Oh yeah, well yeah, Budweiser. I'm sure they've been on iHeart. Come on.
Yeah, he's got juice.
Come on.
He's got juice.
But the Wegovy is going to be put into a pill format, and it is you're going to find that people were shy with the shots. That you have to give yourself that little shot in the stomach.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that either.
I don't do it. Obviously, I've never taken anything, but I don't know if I could put a shot like, ooh.
But they're going to pill form now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to switch a portion of it into the pill format where you take it every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So the question out there is, is this going to continue to skyrocket the stocks? Stock ticker LLY, which is Eli Lilly, and stock ticker Novo Nordisk, which is NOVO. These two stocks have somewhat leveled off after the big fad. They might be decent buys here. Stock ticker NOVO and stock ticker LLY.
So, Andy, I got emailed a question for you, a stock question. It's from our friend Jason, and he's asking regarding the stock Form Factor. Do you know about this stock at all?
I don't.
All right, well, here's what he said. Stock ticker Form trading at 125 on Friday, down for the week. My question is, should I buy into a company that has top executives selling their stock? That's what I think is happening with Form Factor right now.
Insider trades, which are, when everybody's working inside the company and you find out monthly that they have sold their stock, can be a guide to the fact that the stock is going down, right, in the future, right? Because they see something. Now, they're not really allowed to insider trade.
Mm-hmm.
If they have inside knowledge that the company's not about to do well and they sell, that is illegal, right? But if they are scheduling trades to just sell, in other words, I'm an executive at a company and I'm scheduling a trade no matter whether the stock's up or down. If that happens and you're seeing executives schedule trades, well, they may need the money for cars or whatever have you in their personal life, right? So that to me is not a scare. What would scare me on Form Factor, which I'm not educated on, is that we have a company that's not a national brand name, right? And I don't know if they're playing in the software or the AI space, and seeing insiders sell at the stock high right now, all right? So we're at a stock market high. Every week we hear on the news, stocks have reached this high, that high, this high, that high. That's usually a sign that there's not a lot of confidence that the stock's going to even go higher. So yes, I wouldn't sell in that specific detail, but I would be very careful with it. Yes, personally. Again, I trade ETFs. So if I'm wrong and a Form Factor busts, it's not going to take me out. It's 1% of the 50 stocks I own, right? Through an ETF, an exchange-traded fund. I do this to protect myself. Today is my 28th anniversary of day trading.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And you've been in business 28 years and you haven't crapped out. So that says a lot about you.
28 years. And I've been through some booms and I've been through some busts.
You're like Teddy Covers.
Yeah, just like Teddy. Booms and busts. As far as...
Sounds like G. Booms and busts.
As
far life's more bust than booms.
But you got to protect yourself in whatever you do with stocks and whatever you do
Wear
in life.
condoms, kids.
Yeah, wear your condoms. You want to make sure that you're diversified, and you want to make sure that you don't have it all in on a form factor. Now, here's the problem in my scenario.
Let's step back. That's like in gambling when one person will put one team in like 3 parlays and bet it straight, and then the team goes down, you get wiped out. And they always tell you if you're going to do that, that's not a thing to do because, like he just said, with stocks, you can lose one and everything gets crushed.
So, like form factor, maybe it goes up big, and I won't make a lot of money on it. I'll only make 1% of my portfolio. But I do that to protect from the downside.
Which is $37 million. I mean, yeah, we don't want to say that.
But so someone like me that has longevity and the Warren Buffetts of the world that have $80 billion more than me and you,
Jesus,
we're in the slow game.
If I was Warren Buffett, I would go to the ATM every day just to get my balance and look at it and just drive around.
You don't even have to. You go to your app.
Of course.
Warren Buffett is some 90-plus years old. He is retired. He's letting other people run Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah, and he's giving a lot of people just money, right? He's just donating it.
He's donating it to many causes through his family.
I texted him last night. I asked him if he wanted to give me 25 G's for the Spurs. Can't even get that out.
The net result with Warren Buffett is he's diversified, folks, and just like when you're gambling and you're betting on any type of sport or whatever have you, like G just mentioned, is you got to make sure that you always protect to the downside, right? I've been doing this for 28 years. The amount of times early in my career that I had to come home and my wife would say, "What's wrong?" She knew right away, right? I would rehearse in the bathroom. This is how much of a liar I was when I started on stocks.
So now you become a better liar.
When I started with stocks, I would rehearse in the bathroom how I was going to greet my wife. So I would I would go to the bathroom. I said, "Hi, hon. Hey, hon. Hey, hon. How's everything going? Hey, hon." I faked it.
Did you know?
And I
did
got
you
home.
walk in and give her a kiss hello?
I would walk in, I'd kiss and say, "Hi, hon," and she'd say,
"What
happened?"
Did you bring flowers?
No, sometimes.
Yeah.
And she'd say, "What happened?"
Really?
Yeah.
Because you never brought flowers.
Right. So this was done to protect losses in stocks, right? Because it gets embarrassing. So same thing in gambling. You always start with whatever you're doing, understanding the loss first and the downside first. So like form factor, it may boom. And maybe I'm telling this person the wrong thing not to go in big. But I think by being prudent and or selling a portion of it or keeping your position somewhat small, he can ride up the gain, but protect himself from a catastrophic failure, right? That's the scare with stocks. Can you get to the ripcord quick enough and save your financial life? I have seen quite a few suicides over my 28 years, just to be honest with you. I knew somebody very personally that killed himself over this. So
that's very sad.
Yeah. Gambling in general, sports betting, stocks betting, you name it, can bring suicidal tendencies to just about any moment of your life because you doubt yourself and think you're worthless.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, when you're losing, I mean, it's easy to kick yourself. You know what I mean? You feel like, oh, what the hell's going on? I lost everything. And if the hole's too big, you feel like you can't get out.
And you dig deeper.
Yeah,
okay?
Which is not good.
In stocks, if you're down and you start leveraging, which is called margin, and you borrow the broker's money
you're screwed.
To go in bigger,
Mm-hmm.
It's great if you've recovered. But if you go in on margin...
Yeah, it's like borrowing money from a loan shark.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just paying the juice. You're not paying the principal. You're screwed.
That's it. And we're seeing this in the housing market, okay? I'm running into a lot of these builders and people and investors that are saying, yeah, I have 5 rentals. I'm refurbing these 3 homes. I'm on loan money, and I'm making my cash flow monthly. I should be all right. In the event that we do have some sort of financial debacle here, which at some point we know is going to kick in. When is it going to kick in? None of us know. But we know for a fact this is coming to this country.
So what would you say? Take all your 401k money and put it on the Carolina Hurricanes?
Maybe.
In hockey?
No, my goal with 401k money and any money you possibly have in savings is to play the Warren Buffett long game. And that is when things crash, you know what you do? You buy a little more.
Yeah.
You buy a little more and you do nothing.
Yeah.
You do not
But
sell.
it's like anything else. You need the money. Just like you're gambling. If you can, if you got enough cash on you, you'll spend it out and you'll sort of come back. But the thing is, everybody runs out of paper. That's the problem.
You got to have an ability mentally in gambling and in stocks to have that little fund set aside. I don't care if it's $100 or $100,000,
that's
right?
money management, obviously.
Yeah.
Most people don't have that.
Well, when you get on a hot streak, you start getting brave and confident. I've done it. My biggest losses were my best convictions.
Yeah, because it's your ego telling you too. Like, I can't lose. You know what I mean? This is going to happen, and then you buy into it a little bit more, and that's when you get your ass kicked. Tom, yes.
I have another email from another listener. This is from Dylan asking, what do you think of the stock Apple right now?
Apple, as far as I'm concerned, should be in almost every portfolio. We are hearing that Apple is not an AI leader, and it's getting dinged for that. Like Meta is an AI leader. Tesla is an AI leader. NVIDIA is an AI leader. Apple is not considered an AI leader. To me, that's a very big plus. That's a safety net. Until someone tells me that Apple's phone sales are not increasing quarterly, then I'm a buyer and a holder long-term of Apple computers, stock ticker AAP.
Do you have the new Apple by now? What do you have, the 17?
No, I think I'm on the 15.
Yeah, I have the 14.
Yeah, I don't buy the new ones.
Yeah, until
I wait till this thing craps out.
Yeah, all right. So they get the cobwebs out of the new ones?
Yeah. No, I just don't buy them because they're the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the new ones have a better battery and a better camera. I don't use a camera.
Yeah.
I'm 57. The last thing I want to see is myself naked.
How about somebody else?
If they're below 40, yes. And they're above 19.
Jesus.
But
19, that's the age.
Wow.
That's about the same age as G, so.
I think you're going to go with 21, to be honest with you.
All right, we'll say 21. If that's what you want to hear on Real Radio, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
But Apple is a buy, long-term hold as I just spoke about, one of the long-term, small to medium-sized equities in your 401k, right? If we hear that Apple's not selling phones because someone's come out with an AI phone and rolled them,
yeah,
you want to get the hell away from Apple. But I don't see that on the distant horizon.
Would you rather have a night with a beautiful woman or a stock that doubles?
Oh, I'd love a stock that doubles.
I knew you were going to say that. You're such a degenerate. That's why we love you. A stock that doubles. Andy Quinn, everybody.
If you have a stock that doubles, you're going to have many nights with many different beautiful women.
Well, you're changing the scenario. We just want, it's just a question. That Dom's the king of that. Like, you give him something, and then he changes it, and he puts in a different flavor.
You do that all the time.
Yeah, like, oh, well, how about this? What about that? It's a simple question. It's yes or no. A stock that doubles for what your average buy is of a stock, or a night with a beautiful woman. How about Halle Berry? Would you like her? Or she's not your flavor?
No, I think Halle Berry is beautiful. But like I say, a stock or a financial hit changes not just decades, it can change lifetimes.
Yeah, when you're betting huge.
No matter what. A stock that has an overall growth hit, whether it's your 401k or not, creates a lifetime of a much better lifestyle. Okay, because when you retire and your 401k went up, or if you have some good hits in the market over a long period of time, look at Warren Buffett. He's 90 plus years old, living the life, worth $86 billion.
He was at Miami Swim Week.
And probably could pull anybody he wants. He's 90 years old.
Yeah, of course you can pull it. Everybody's got a gig.
Hey, the old billionaire in Texas pulled Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah.
Right off of stage 3.
Yeah, I believe it. No problem. I would be there too. You kidding me? Were you a fan of Stephen Colbert? Not really.
I am not a fan of Stephen Colbert. To me, Johnny.
Do you think Fallon lasts or no?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Carson was the pinnacle because he stayed away from politics and he
he's
performed
smart.
every single night.
Yeah.
He had Don Rickles, Rodney Dangerfield, Joan Rivers.
Ed McMahon.
All right. When they went political, You're going to lose half the team, right?
Of course.
You're going to lose half the team. And on top of that, I have never, ever laughed a single time at Jimmy Fallon. Doesn't make me laugh. Colbert, he annoys the crap out of me. Not just because he's a liberal. I'm a believer. I'm an independent. I think I've told you. I'm an independent. So right now, I lean financially conservative. I don't believe in spending and wasting money.
Yeah.
But yet I'm a liberal-minded person with my kids. Do what you got to do. Be happy. Love who you want to love. Okay, I'm a liberal-minded person in that respect.
Where's the better fall into that?
Say that again.
Where does the better fall into that?
You mean the betting?
The better. Where do you think he's? Which way do you think he leans?
Who? I think a better can be an independent. Any type of better or betting person could be an independent as long as they're a financial conservative.
They don't even care. That's the whole thing. I mean, you got to realize that when you're consumed with that, you don't care about anything else.
Nope.
You care less. I mean, you just don't. It's just being the honest truth. You know, when you're not and you have some passion for it or you believe in it, which is fine, whatever your party is, it's different. But when you're betting, you don't care about anything. You
But
just really
people
don't.
in general who lean politically and put it out there, right? Some of them absolutely gross me out, like Rosie O'Donnell. She makes me sick to my stomach. I see her on the internet.
Too much passion for her. Don't worry about her.
She's just despicable. She's over in Ireland because she's left this country, bad-mouthing everything Donald Trump does.
I heard
Now, look,
she had a townhouse in Jersey City. By Bayonne.
I hope she wouldn't be my neighbor. I'd see to it she's gone. But look, I'm not saying Donald Trump's the end-all, be-all, and I'm not saying this guy knows what he's doing, and I don't even know if he's doing everything wrong. Because it's very hard to tell anymore as to what is the right way to go.
Yeah.
But I am a financial conservative along with so many thousands of people out there. We don't want to waste money. We don't want to, okay? But we also don't want the so-called right-wing religious sector dictating our lives, right? It's just not who we are. We're kind of open-minded. We're
It's your
independent.
life. You do whatever you like. I mean, again, if that's what makes your boat float, go do it. I think you should always worry about being happy. You got to be happy with yourself, first of all, when you wake up in the morning. You look at the mirror, you got to be like, hey, I'm happy. If you're not, then that's where a lot of problems will start.
And you learn a lot with your kids. So
Yeah,
let's just say I was a conservative.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe in gay rights.
Mhm.
And I was making gay jokes, and I was constantly, diminishing certain segments.
Mhm.
And then what if your very own child says, I'm in love with somebody of same sex?
Mhm.
It would be just a horrific family situation to be destroying the person that you brought on this earth.
Well, especially if you're saying that and you didn't know, your child's background or beliefs. That's what could really be bad because then what you're doing every day is you're hurting the kid.
You're trashing them.
Yeah. and
You're
that's not
wrecking
good.
their life.
No.
You want to talk about suicides?
No, it's
there
bad.
you go.
It's very bad. It is a Penthouse on a Monday. Hope you guys are having a good day and had a good weekend. We're going to come back. Don't forget, you get 4 chances to win $2,500. iHeart really stepping it up, zinging and zagging for you guys.
Out of G's pocket.
Yeah, my pocket. I did enough for these guys. I have no complaints, but I'm not laying out $2,500 again.
$250,000 total, G. Wow.
I would make it $37. I'm still pissed about my Chips Ahoy in the vending machine for 3 months. Still can't get
I still
that.
see them sitting there.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Certain things that bother you, like you said that, like somebody maybe like a vending machine, when the vending machine screws you, you can't get back at it, and there's nobody there. Like the guy comes in once every 3 months, and it seems like he comes in the middle of the night. Or if he's in and we're on the air, like I see him, I'll jump out because it's a Chips Ahoy that's just stuck.
Look, I've lost
You hear
100.
this? The guy that loses $10,000 on a bet, no problem, is upset that his $2 Chips Ahoy didn't come out of the vending machine.
I get it. Like I'm over
$225.
I get it. I've lost $100,000 a day in the stock market, and I bought a $10 scratch off at the Publix that didn't come down.
You were pissed.
I lost my marbles. I went to the Publix lady. I made her open the machine.
Well, that's you paid
And she
for
gave
it.
me the $10 ticket. I wasn't leaving Publix till I got my $10 ticket.
Yeah.
I had just lost $100,000 on Nvidia.
Well, you're crazy. My God, I'm dead. What are you doing tonight? You want to go for a ride on the beach? It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Teddy covers today. We'll see what he has to say about the NBA Finals. He's going to talk to us today on the Greek Zone and so much more. We'll be back with Andy Quinn, special guest. If you have any questions about the stock market, Andy will definitely give you an opinion. Remember, there are no guarantees in anything in life except paying taxes and dying. Besides that, everything else is a crapshoot. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
The husband, his wife gets eaten by a hippo. He's big mad, very upset now. Why? Oh, he's... You're a monster, man.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is back. One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready? Featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tomorrow morning at 8.
Car accident? Visit smithball.com to learn more about our past huge results and how we can help.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Florida's Turnpike and I-95 moving along nicely. Monday commute up to speed along our expressways. We're slow due to roadwork. State Road 7 at Southern Boulevard. There's a right lane block. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green. Don't waste another weekend doing your lawn care yourself. Partner with the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour and get a golf course quality lawn the easy way. Sign up at truegreen.com. Then sit back and relax.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, head dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Sponsored by Armstrong Pharmaceuticals.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Smooth accelerators. When that light turns green, you're off. Like a warm knife through firm butter. Going from 0 to the speed limit in an appropriate amount of time. Sure, your car has horsepower, but your horses prance around as silky smooth as your right foot. Fancy Prancerton. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
We all know somebody whose life changed because of heart disease or cancer, sometimes without any warning signs at all. That's why Life Imaging FLA believes in prevention before a medical emergency happens. Their advanced low-dose CT scans can detect heart disease and even some cancers before symptoms appear. And the scan only takes about 10 minutes. No needles, no dye, no need to undress. 1 out of 3 people will die from heart disease, and for many, the first symptom is sudden death. Early detection can save lives. They save lives with our FDA-approved, state-of-the-art low-dose CT scanners. Right now, call for your free heart scan with a few minimum requirements. Don't wait for symptoms. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan now with a few minimum requirements, valued at $699. From your cell, call pound 250, say free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening and virtual colonography.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
I met my wife in law school at the University of Florida. She was from upstate New York and I was from Kentucky. We met at a daily mass at St. Augustine's. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my life. After communion, I followed her out of the church and got her phone number. The rest is history. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Little did we know that one day we would have 4 children and the largest injury firm in the world. All 4 work in the business. It's a family business. Did I ever see this coming? Hell no. We just worked very hard and treated our clients like we would want to be treated, like family. It's a full-service injury firm, auto accidents, medical malpractice, workers' compensation, Social Security, and insurance disputes. We're open 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit forthepeople.com and we can get to work on your case. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You can have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like what you just ate, that's all people remember. Most gums and mints just cover it up. It's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth is different. It's the functional breath freshener you swallow. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Because your breath should be as fresh as your food. Go to Zellmans.com. That's ZELMINS.com and use code FRESH for 15% off your first order. Zellmans.com.
NBC News focuses on the facts, looking deeper and listening wider. It's clear reporting, free from opinion. Facts, clarity, calm. NBC News. Reporting for America.
Substance use disorder affects more than just one person. It impacts entire families. For over 70 years, Caron Treatment Centers has delivered transformational care to individuals struggling with addiction and the families who support them. Caron offers evidence-based treatment and is in network with most major insurance providers, helping people access the care they need. If you or someone you love is seeking help, visit Caron.org to learn more.
Progressive can help you protect your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, ATV, and RV, and more. And if something wasn't mentioned that you had in mind, find out if it can be covered at Progressive.com or 1-800-PROGRESSIVE, because it probably can be.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit NoTimeToWait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a partly cloudy sky as we go through our Monday. It's a muggy one for us as well, with temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 across the area. We'll see some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms as we move into the later part of the afternoon. Some of the rainfall could continue to linger into the evening. And then again, heading into tomorrow, more thunderstorms do return for your Tuesday afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One NA. Member FDIC.
Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio drops anchor and goes commercial-free every weekend. Weekends were made for smooth sailing. Yacht Rock Radio's got the soundtrack. Just sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy. The smoothest soft rock from the 70s and 80s. Open the free iHeart app, search Yacht Rock, and set sail.
iHeartRadio. Confidence? Check. Sports? Check. The Greek? Always.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on Real Radio. It's a Monday. Let's get ready to kick ass again this week, baby. Here on Real Radio, 921-1017 on your FM dial. I am the Greek. You are not, thank God. Bad American Express bill. Dominic's in the house.
You know what else was bad for you, G-Man?
What?
I think, did you have the game wrong every day last week?
Do you have the Western Conference?
Yeah.
I think I had one right.
Maybe one?
Yeah, I think I had one. Yeah, I didn't do good in the Western Conference.
Whenever he was picking Andy, I was going the opposite. Because after like 2, he was like, all right, this is done for. And then sure enough, I would go the opposite and bang, bang, bang.
I'll always tell you when I lose. I mean, because I'm honest. Most people are not. You're going to win, you lose. The goal is to win more than you lose. I had this first Saturday night. That was good.
So that's the one finally. You got the last one you got.
One of the worst bad beats ever was Saturday night. I don't know if you noticed this. At the end of the game, 1 second left, the ball just fell out to half court, and the Spur guy dunked it, and it went over. They said it was a switch of like 300 million in the country because under and over. And he went up, doesn't matter, nothing. And he just went in, boom. The over was 112.5. It finished at 114. Oh, it was.
You mean 214?
214, yeah, it was sickening. My buddy was right next to me, and he had the under. Oh, I won't bet unders for that reason. Like, I hate betting unders. Most people don't. You bet overs.
AI during NFL football season, AI data shows, just so you know, that technically the under has a 1% better percentage to win, just so you know, than the over, because the general population looks for big scoring games just for entertainment. So AI predicts that the under will hit.
The under's good if you drink or take pills. So then you wake up 4 hours later. If you watch the game, it's aneurysm city. Because every play you got, it sucks. Yeah, Tom.
So speaking of AI, Andy, I had another listener email me, JJ, asking if there's any legitimacy to these ads I keep seeing online about letting AI trade for you. They keep saying just put $20 in a month, you'll make money.
I stay away from it. Reason being that when you go ahead and you do an AI, gathering on Claude or Anthropic's products or Google's AI, it puts you into the same, on average, 10 stocks that the rest of the world's in, right? So right now, if I said to you, everybody's in on the Spurs.
Yeah.
Right? The Spurs lose, everybody lost their money.
Yeah.
So same thing with AI. Managed funds, which is basically what I do because I'm a day trader, right? I manage my own funds. We tend to not put ourselves in on the bulk of the shares that the general public's in.
Okay.
Okay? So when you go to AI and it says, I beat Andy Quinn last month in trades because me, Mr. AI Machine, put all of these people that searched into these 10 stocks. That is correct. That person is correct that just emailed you, Dom. AI may have beat me last month.
Mm-hmm.
But in the event things come unglued, AI will have everybody in the same 10 small, hypersensitive names, and I won't be in them. So I will outperform AI significantly by being diversified. But the general question of should I go to AI and search something and will it give me the winner of the game? Will it give me the top stocks? There is a good possibility AI, through its reasoning, can month to month beat a human, yes. But on a long-term scale,
no,
you're all locked into the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think everybody looks for the easy. It's like a quick pick in a lottery. Same thing when the machine picks your numbers.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. It's just you if you're looking for it. Let's do a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
All right, now I know what I'm doing on Sundays. Russell Wilson just signed with CBS, so I'm going to hit on his wife while he's doing the games. He just decided to go with CBS. He's not coming back to join the Jets as a backup. Also, Serena Williams is getting back into competitive tennis after she's been gone for 4 years. Serena is going to start playing doubles. Whether she gets into single matches, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, but she did announce that. Also, there's a Nike ad that goes with that.
And she's doing the GLP-1 commercials.
She lost all that weight.
She lost a lot of weight on the GLP-1s.
Yeah.
And I do credit Serena because she did not hide originally from the how a lot of people say, I
was working
lost
out.
it in the gym.
Yeah, I lost it out.
You didn't lose your ass on the gym. And you're not losing your ass on the bike because we can tell the bike has a battery.
Yeah.
So you're losing your ass somewhere. So it had to be GLP-1. And that's not in Serena's
No. It was very,
context,
but she was honest.
Very honest.
Well, the other thing, she has to be because she is their spokesperson. So obviously, she went on the commercials and said, I've been taking a shot and have had great results, and you could too.
And she's not returning to tennis for the money. Her husband, Alexis Ohanian.
Yeah, he's loaded.
He founded Reddit.
Yeah, I know.
He founded Reddit.
Yeah. And supposedly they met. They were in a hotel, and he was sitting at a table by himself, and she was having breakfast, and he went over and said hi.
What a shame. I would have loved to have met him first.
Yeah, what are you going to do, Andy? A day short, dollar best.
Hey, you never know who you're going to meet on Grindr.
Yeah, you never know. But this is a hotel. Yankees scored 13 runs yesterday in the third inning. It took 43 minutes, but they ended up beating the A's. And the Marlins got swept by the Mets. Marlins not playing good. Greek Trifecta always sponsored by New York Prime. Always a great place to get a great steak. New York Prime makes a great night. Dom, who do you have?
I have Paul Lynn on the phone.
Okay, Paul, what's up, buddy?
So, Andy, you say you don't like to look at yourself naked?
That's correct.
Then why the hell did you tell me to bring a camera? Oh.
Paul Lynn, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, he just comes out with the best when I'm on.
Maybe we'll get Glenn Rice, too. That'll be awesome. 877-927-6960. And I know he likes to rip you, too, when you come on.
Over the years,
Greg Rice.
I think I've been on here for over 10 years now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like a magnet. I attract some of the zaniest audience members of Real Radio's entire
Hey, they
history.
like you. That's why. You're part of the clan. Once they start making fun of you, that makes it official.
I'm like a magnet.
Yeah, you are. I knew a girl who used to say that to me after she was divorced 3 times. She was, I just think I'm a bad picker. I said, yeah, I sort of think you are. 0 for 3? You're 44?
Yeah.
You're
4 kids?
You're a bad picker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Now, would that bother you if somebody's divorced 3 times and in their 40s? Would it keep you away from her?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kryptonite.
Dom, you?
No.
Well, you got to change the age, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, if she was 30 and we'll say divorced, say she's 34 and divorced twice.
Yeah.
That's a little young to be divorced twice already.
I got a buddy, 37, and he's wanting to get married again. He's been divorced 3 times. 37.
What is it about this concept that you need a county or a state certificate to make yourself feel normal? What is it?
Well, I think because people feel like they want to have somebody in their life. Doesn't mean that it's guaranteed anyway, because people could bail any time. But I think for women, they want more women than men. Hey, I don't want to just sit there and date you for years. I want some kind of a commitment.
It seems to me that the amount of awful stories that we continue to hear about of people that once they get that certificate, that they get locked into their financial freedoms, go bye-bye.
Well, marriage is work. It really is. You got to compromise. It's work. It's not easy. And it's never always great. It's never always bad. It's like a friendship in a way.
There's a lot of people out there that are actually, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, they're staying in the open status.
That's Dom. He's in the open. I don't think Dom will get married. If I was to bet, I'm going to say the next 10 years. You can't go lifetime because you never know.
Right.
I'm going to say next 10 years. I'm going to say that's a hard no. The Dolphins have a better chance to make the playoffs than he does.
Damn.
What about the Marlins?
Marlins, forget about the Marlins. Are you kidding me? They're not making it either team.
Our brains, just keep telling us. I guess it's from loneliness. I don't know. I guess it's from loneliness. Our brains tell us to go into these monogamous relationships, I don't know if it's. I was born and raised, sadly, in the Catholic Church.
Well, that's not sadly. That's just what you were, and things happen.
I wish I wasn't, because I do believe it screwed me up, because it leads me down that.
Oh, I think it was more than that. I think it was a lot. I think it's the day you met me at CBS.
My life was changed when I met you at CBS 12.
And I said, how you doing? I'm Greek. Here's 20.
That was it. I was done.
Can you keep my car in front?
But, I don't understand what it is about us. I guess it's loneliness. I don't know. I mean, but
there's people who are married who are lonely.
Yes, there are. And I guess that's why they cheat. But a lot of this gets blamed on that. But is this some sort of... I guess
everybody wants what they can't have. The married guys want to be single. Single guys want to find somebody. You know what I mean? It just seems like that. Women too. You know what I mean? Like the 2 biggest complaints you hear about with people, I believe, are their relationship and money. Everybody always wants more. How many times, besides you're the only guy who knows that I talk to and goes, I have too much. Right? You never hear anybody say that. You never hear somebody like, oh my God, you hear people say, I don't have enough money. You know, when's the last time that somebody went up to you and says, I got too much money. You know, I don't want any more.
But like, I look back at my wife, she came into it, we were 21 and we had 10 grand to our name.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously whatever money she had was mine and whatever money I had was hers. But this need to bring someone in that potentially, I guess, could solve the loneliness or whatever have you, but could then turn out to be such a horrific negative in your life.
Yeah.
Right? Where you're in front of judges deciding on, do you own your house and can you see your child? I don't understand it anymore. In other words, I'm not against relationships, right? I think everybody should have a relationship if that's what they want. Okay? A lot of people don't need a relationship to be happy. There's a lot of people out there single and very, very content. Okay? But if you need a relationship.
But you got to bitch about something. You know what I'm saying? Like the price of cat food. Something. You got to have something to bitch about. Who do we got, Tom? I don't have a cat.
We have Jorge on the phone.
Jorge, what's up, buddy?
Not too much. Happy Monday to you guys.
Happy Monday to you, Jorge. How you doing, buddy? Hanging in there?
Yeah, hanging in there.
Good.
Did you guys ever talk about Mario Lemieux?
We mentioned it the other day. Very sad situation. Obviously.
Yeah. Did they find out what happened?
Suicide.
No way.
Yes. Yeah. Very sad.
Wow.
Interestingly, his wife or family, I had seen this on Channel 25, the news. They, I think today, Greek.
Oh, really?
They have donated his brain.
Good. That's nice.
To study under the premise of CTE, with these concussions that make you messed up.
Well, he played for 20-something years, and he got hit many times, so that's what they're assuming.
And he antagonized, if I can recall.
Yes, he did.
Right? And this is a great man, great player, great athlete, world-class individual.
4-time Stanley Cup.
Yeah. And just on TV just last week.
Yes, he
with
was.
the Canadians, he was doing the flag, remember? For the playoffs?
Yeah. It's tragedy.
Came back and allegedly hung himself in his furniture store in Lake Park.
Yeah, very sad. And his son found him.
His son found him?
Yeah, very sad.
So
that's crazy.
Awful.
Yeah. What about? No, I'm sorry.
No, so what do you think about the Patriots this year? Think they're going to bounce back?
I hope so, Greg. I hope so.
Well, they had a great year last year. I mean, you can't knock it. So, got all the way to the Super Bowl when nobody thought they would. But you know what? It's tough to repeat. What about the coach? You think that drama's going to bother them?
I had asked you that about a month ago. I don't know. I hope it doesn't.
We'll see. Hopefully nothing else comes out.
Yeah. Right. Now, what's the with Kyle Busch? What did he pass from?
He had pneumonia, right?
Yep.
And then it turned into something else, right?
I just know it started with pneumonia for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. And that was a tragedy, too. 41 years old.
Yeah.
Had everything to live for, his kids, his wife, good family man. It was sad, very sad.
Boy.
There have been some rumors and some talk over the fact that he had sinusitis.
Yes.
And that he didn't properly get it treated. And that
because he just raced the week before.
Right.
Which is sad.
And that he was at the General Motors simulator training ground.
And that's where he had problems.
Yeah. And they said, go home. They said, take the day off. And he said, no, I've got to finish the day of simulation.
It's terrible.
Well,
very sad.
Yeah.
Both situations.
Yeah, that's a tough one with Mario. It's hard to believe.
When you have a superstar like this, it brings you back to these celebrities, and I'm not, I don't know Mario's full story, but ultimately when you have Britney Spears, Elvis Presley.
I don't think it's Mario Lemieux. It's Claude Lemieux.
Claude, excuse me. Claude.
Yeah.
I keep saying Mario. Why do I say that? Yeah. Claude. When you have Claude and the story of, where they're such successful celebrities and then they take their own life. Now, in his particular situation, we may come to find out there was CTE involved. A lot of people blamed the O.J. Simpson murder on CTE.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that was the case or not. and he did get off from murder. He was found not guilty, but most people believe, he was involved or did kill somebody. But we're coming into this concept of these suicides and what does celebrity status do to you, and if you lose your money or you don't have high net wealth after you've left the NFL, the MLB, or even NHL, what happens when you don't have high net wealth and you're working day to day and you're back in the mainstream? It's a whole bunch of scenarios out there where we're reminded how tough life is from a day-to-day perspective.
Yeah, the other thing, too, is mental health and what goes on. And people don't realize, the old adage that money buys everything doesn't mean anything. You see it every day.
Yeah.
So, you got to check in. May was Mental Health Month. If you have anybody, we always talk about it. And there's millions of commercials about it.
I called. They put me on hold.
Yeah. If you have a problem or you know somebody, you know what? Talk to them. Get them help because it's not a good thing.
This political climate, right? This political climate, whether you support one side or the other or whether you're an independent like me, what this does from a day-to-day perspective to your brain and to your life.
Yeah, if you're involved in that, but there's a lot of people who are not, and they still have issues. So, there's all different kinds of things. But the message is if somebody you know seems a little bit off, then you should try to get them help. And ask them. Guys hate to ask guys, like, hey, what's going on? I have a friend of mine right now who's have gone through a real difficult time. And we were talking to him over a weekend. About 3 of us got together. And, he was a little reluctant to talk to us, but he did. But certain things he does or he's doing is not normal. So, you always want to be – I always want to be somebody who can say, hey, if you need help, we're here, or we'll get you help, or whatever it is. Because God forbid the other side, then you feel – obviously terrible about it. Most times when things happen, people say there was no signs, he didn't say anything, or she didn't say anything. But a lot of times, is there no signs, or are you not even asking? Because we're so self-consumed with our whole life. With our own self, nobody really takes time and says, hey, man, how you doing? Or, I notice you're off a little,
You're right. It doesn't take a dime to stop down and just ask somebody about themselves or their family. It doesn't cost a nickel.
You still there, buddy?
Yeah. I have another question.
Okay.
I heard the name Claude thrown out there. Was it Mario or Claude Lemieux that?
It's Claude. It's Claude. Mario is fine.
Oh, Jesus! Here I was thinking it was Mario.
No, it was Claude.
Yeah. He was a tough one.
Oh yeah, played for 20 years.
He was a scrapper.
Yeah, he won 4 cups, 3 different teams.
Yeah.
But, no doubt about it. He had a great career. Jorge, always good to hear your voice. Don't be such a stranger, and before you know it, it'll be football season.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. You guys take care.
All right, buddy. Thanks. It is the Penthouse on a Monday.
June 1st.
My God, can't believe it, June. Mondays. There it is. Andy Quinn. Cash is king.
G-Man.
Yes, sir.
You want to know what's open right now and available?
What is open right now and available?
They sign up for 2027 Master tickets.
Oh, wow. So that's what you're doing right now instead of producing the show?
I'm trying to. It's not working.
Now I know why you've been so quiet for the last 20 minutes.
Next, you're getting hit up for cash.
I'm trying to get master tickets.
Well, I figured some of our listeners might want to try to get some.
No, I appreciate you.
Hey, on that same subject.
Did you ever go to Masters, Dan?
Yes, I did walk. The name is Andy, not Dan.
Okay.
Andy, whichever.
I'll answer it, Andy.
Whatever your name is.
Whatever.
Susie?
You can call me Ray, Jay.
He'll be happy if Susie's here.
Oh, God. Yeah, Andy loves Susie.
Susie's great.
Yeah.
When she fills in for Franny.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
I just love Susie. Eric, the person that came in second in the PGA Championship of the Charles Schwab Cup, Eric Cole, is a local Jupiter resident playing out of the Tequesta Country Club. And he came in second this weekend. He had the tournament, the PGA Championship, won for the Charles Schwab Cup, and he didn't get it done. In the playoff, he lost to another player.
But you've been at the Masters.
I have walked the golf course, and shockingly...
But were you at the Masters, you just walked the course?
No, I was at the Masters as a spectator.
I'm saying, is it unbelievable the way to say?
I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
G-Man, it's more special if you go to the course without it being the Masters than it being the Masters. It's hard to go just with the course when it's not the Masters.
It's hard to get. Well, it's a private club.
Yeah.
How are you going to get in?
That's what I'm saying.
You could never get into I know I could never get into the Masters, but I walked it, and on TV everything looks flat.
Yeah,
that place is hilly, mountainous.
Yeah.
And there was honestly 2 inches of mud, and 45 people in front of you to see the golfer hitting. So you couldn't see anything, and you were in literally an inch or two of mud. I didn't enjoy myself there. The place was beautiful.
Yeah.
But I didn't enjoy myself.
Hey, good refreshments. They keep the prices really cheap.
Oh, yeah. You get a sandwich there for $6.
Yeah. I mean, so you can't beat that.
Yep.
I mean, they're making probably $10 million a week in their pro shop. So they throw a ham and egg at you for free. It's like the casinos. They send you a TV and then they take you out of your lungs.
Yeah.
It's all a scam. It is the Greek. It is Andy Quinn in for Freddie today. Dom's in the house. NBA playoffs finals. Knicks are in the finals since 1999. Got to play Prince this week. That's a sign. We'll be back with the last hour. Peace.
What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
Need a medical marijuana card? With 22 Florida locations, the doctor will see you. Book now at mmjhealth.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
2 right lanes blocked. We have a crash I-95 north. Look out for delays at Gateway Boulevard. Slow in Boca Raton. Wreck with the right lane blocked. Turnpike south right before Glades Road. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward with growth opportunities, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces. Go to careers.progressive.com and apply today. That's careers.progressive.com.
The bar's set with Top Shelf Country Cruise, and 2027 is taking it even further. You're not going to want to miss this. Sail aboard the luxurious Celebrity Summit, departing from Tampa, stopping at Bimini, Key West, and Cozumel, and catch performances by Riley Green, Chris Young, Lauren Elena, and Randy Hauser. Introducing the exclusive Veranda Plus stateroom with these amazing perks. Embarkation day lunch, daily breakfast in blue, afternoon hors d'oeuvres, and a beverage package, all included. Reserve now at TopShelfCountryCruise.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Have you checked what your car's worth lately? GiveMeTheVin.com wants to buy your car, truck, SUV, minivan, even exotics. Skip the dealerships and the tire kickers. Just enter your VIN or license plate number and get a real offer in minutes. And if GiveMeTheVin doesn't beat offers from CarMax or Carvana, they'll pay you $100. That's only with GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
It is that time of the year. Showers throughout the day, afternoon thunderstorms almost every day. So glad that we reached out to Agostino Roofing. We had a problem with our guest house that showed up as soon as the rain did recently. And Agostino Roofing, they came out, did a great job taking care of the problem. In fact, they even came back after they fixed the roof to make sure that it was permanently fixed. That's the attention to detail you can count on with Agostino Roofing. And whether you need a new roof or an emergency repair, you can trust Frank Agostino and Agostino Roofing. I've known the family for over 20 years. These are high quality, honest people that offer affordable prices. And if you do have an emergency, you don't even have to worry about paying. They'll fix the problem while you figure out what the best long-term solution is. Call Agostino Roofing for all of your roofing needs. 561-970-9296. If you need a new roof, tell them that Brian Mudd sent you $500 off. Visit AgostinoRoofing.com. That's AgostinoRoofing.com. Tell them that Brian Mudd sent you.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Getting a little older doesn't have to mean, well, getting older.
This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and if you're feeling low energy, can't sleep, can't lose weight, are struggling with brain fog, or your sex drive is off, it's time to change it up. At the Atlantic Men's Clinic, our advanced medical strategies featuring TRT, GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, PDA, and more treat low T and other hormonal issues to help you shed pounds, have more energy, enhance your body composition, improve sleep, increase your sex drive, and so much more, getting you back in the game again. So don't be older. Be stronger in the gym. Be sharper at work, be better in the bedroom, and be more confident in every part of your life. So call us today and find out how our advanced treatment strategies could change the game for you. Your first visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if you start on one of our advanced treatment plans on the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 877-455-7300 or go to atlanticmensclinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
When the news overwhelms, clarity matters. NBC News looks deeper and listens wider. Clear reporting, free from opinion. NBC News. Reporting for America.
48 countries.
Only one winner.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Every unforgettable moment wherever you are. Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
The world will be listening.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We all know somebody whose life changed because of heart disease or cancer, sometimes without any warning signs at all. That's why Life Imaging FLA believes in prevention before a medical emergency happens. Their advanced low-dose CT scans can detect heart disease and even some cancers before symptoms appear. And the scan only takes about 10 minutes. No needles, no dye, no need to undress. 1 out of 3 people will die from heart disease, and for many, the first symptom is sudden death. Early detection can save lives. They save lives with our FDA-approved, state-of-the-art low-dose CT scanners. Right now, call for your free heart scan with a few minimum requirements. Don't wait for symptoms. Call Life Imaging FLA for your free heart scan now with a few minimum requirements, valued at $699. From your cell, call pound 250, say free heart scan. That's pound 250, say free heart scan, and you'll be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening and virtual colonography.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a partly cloudy sky as we go through our Monday. It's a muggy one for us as well, with temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 across the area. We'll see some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms as we move into the later part of the afternoon. Some of the rainfall could continue to linger into the evening. And then again, heading into tomorrow, more thunderstorms do return for your Tuesday afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Proudly serving sarcasm, stats, and stories you probably shouldn't repeat.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It is the Penthouse on Real
I hope
Radio.
he didn't just curse.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
curse.
I don't.
Okay, good.
I've never cursed on Real Radio.
No, he doesn't use professional. He's a professional. He has an Emmy.
So what about you then?
What about me?
when I turn your mics and you're chit-chatting and you're Greek off the air when you say a lot of stuff that you shouldn't say on the air.
I'm a professional.
I've never heard you curse on.
I mean, let's not forget,
radio.
I got Programmer of the Year a couple years ago. Reluctantly, they gave it to me. It was like Al Davis getting the Super Bowl for Pete Rozelle.
Were you the only nominee?
Did they show up for the event?
I was shocked. I remember getting an email. I'm like, really?
He was the only nominee, though.
No, he's.
Did they give you a parking spot?
No, they gave me a beautiful trophy. Actually, somebody was over at my house one night and they saw it. It's in my office. They're like, "Hey, where'd you get this?" They thought it was like AI or something. I said, no, I really got it.
G had it made himself, bought it off Amazon.
Yeah. That's what they thought.
Program Director of the Year?
Programmer of the Year. Programmer of the Year. I think it was like 3 years ago. I was shocked. I came up with a speech. So I want to thank the I want to thank the Academy.
The Greek Academy.
I can't thank everybody without the man upstairs. You know all the traditional things you say.
They must have hated that.
Oh my God, it was so bad. They checked it 6 times. Yeah. Do you know that I had a girl that I knew in payroll, and she told me this on my mom. She said, anytime you got a bonus, she goes, the big people upstairs would tell me to double check it. Double check it. She goes, I did twice. She goes, check it again.
You're just so damn jealous of you at this place.
No, it's the company. It's not this place. We got good people here. Very good people here.
But you're such a star, I think it aggravates them.
No.
You told me you're a star.
Whatever.
He says that every break.
I was trying to borrow $20 from you. I'm not going to tell you I'm not a star. Dominic's in the house.
Hello. For those that want a little back, to see a little backside of the Real Radio, we got G-Man during the break. He runs around. G, he's super, super loud. We got people in meetings and stuff, and he's going out there, woohoo, woohoo, and he's getting people going, shh. Like, there's people in meetings out there, G. You got to be nice.
They ain't making no money. Tell you that right now.
Monroe's isn't calling them to advertise.
Damn straight, my brother. Preach on. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Man, you are like the employee HR nightmare. Every company's got that one HR nightmare.
I'm not. I've never had an issue with them. It was like him. He calls HR like I call Vegas.
Please. They called me because of you.
They've never called you about me in your career, ever. I mean, HR is there to help people, which is great. But no, I don't think HR doesn't even. I don't get involved with them in any shape or form. I've never been on the phone.
Well,
with
most people like you. Like I can tell a lot of people like you. If you were not liked, I could see you being one of the most hated people in the history of this channel.
She's the one that the HR would call. He'd be like, all right, how much do I got to pay you to hang up and get off my nerve?
Yeah, they're like, you can't bribe us. I'm like, oh.
Well, I knew it was a problem. I think I was jogging 2 weeks ago, and I was listening to Real Radio on the iHeart Radio app.
And somebody tried to roll you over.
No, I knew it was a problem when HR sent some sort of internal message here from iHeart about you had to go through a course and you had Dom taking the course for you or something.
Well, I've always had Dom taking it because the reason is I always like to give him pin money. So if he needs any money, I just throw it him away. He knows that's the true thing.
What if they have a camera on the app and you as an employee are supposed to complete their HR course?
He takes it from me.
I'm not saying that.
What, you think I'm the only one who does it? I took this one because I didn't want to hear.
Did you?
Yeah, and I.
Did you even finish it?
I'm almost done with it. I told
almost done. Was it too?
Because it got stuck on my phone. I felt bad taking it because I didn't. I was with one of my boys yesterday, and he was like, "Give me the money you give Dom." I give Dom like $20-$40. That's it.
Oh, you got guys that want to take the test for you.
My friends, they're broke. Well, they're at the track. They're broke.
These are degenerates. These really are degenerates.
Don't do anything.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? But that's why I do it.
Yeah.
Because I want to give him some pin money. If he needs anything, here's a little money. I don't want to take food out of his mouth.
Right.
I mean, it's not right.
So what you're doing is a good charitable thing.
Of course.
That's the way he spins it.
Yeah, I feel it.
Well, they're trying to make sure Greek knows all the right info and all the right rules.
They should have everybody bring in. They should have everybody bring in as much money as Greek. Take that test.
I actually went to one in Atlanta from a very strict financial company. I went to the HR but you had to take this. You had to go through their 2-week course in Atlanta to be allowed back into their buildings after COVID for HR.
Were you getting paid?
Yeah, I got paid, but you had to go through it. And the lady was like vigilant. Nobody touches anybody in these offices. Nobody cracks a sexual joke. In fact, nobody makes a joke, period.
I can only know where this is going.
No, at the lunch break, she was hugging the other examiner. Like hugging him.
Maybe they're friends.
I don't know what the hell they were. I thought they were both married, but she was hugging and all over him in the lunch break. And I brought it up. You know, I mentioned it.
It's only you could do.
Yeah. Hey, it was so weird to think that we were being castigated against doing anything remotely even fun in the office.
Yeah.
And she's having this handsy footsie thing going on with her co-trainer.
Or co-worker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's there.
I billed a hell of a meal that week on that company.
And you didn't feel guilty?
Nope. They gave us $35 allowance.
For what?
For lunch and maybe like $75 for dinner max.
Oh, that's good.
I did, I don't know, $150 for lunch, and I probably did $300 to $500 on dinners.
Wow.
Billed it back.
And they paid.
They said nothing because they knew that
you were scamming them.
No, they knew that I was calling their ass on the carpet. You know, sitting there making us go through an HR procedure.
Well, that was part
and
of
the examiner's feeling up.
Well, I don't know if they did. Again, I don't know this company you're referring to, Your Honor, so I can't have any comment about this. Where was this, in Atlanta?
Atlanta, it's a major bank.
Well, at least they gave you a job. You should have took advantage of them. $35. You just said, "Can I get the cash instead? I want to put it on a bet. Buy some Chick-fil-A."
I know some guys that take their expense money, and bet with it.
Of course. I mean, it's not like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's going to happen every day. People are going to. There's always somebody looking for an angle. You know that.
Yeah.
G-Man, why does the Masters need to know my social security number for me to get these tickets?
I think they just want to. Well, the Masters has very tough, security.
Well, besides, I'm just wondering why they need my social security number.
I never heard of anything like that, and I wouldn't do it.
And this is for a lottery. This is for me to get a chance to get the tickets.
Oh, that social security number is definitely getting registered in like Russia or Uganda 10 minutes later.
Then don't do it if you feel like you don't feel safe.
But this is for the Masters.
Well, I mean, again.
What Masters? Are you sure it's the right one?
Oh, yeah.
2027. So I love about Dom. This is why he fits on the show. He's producing the show. He's getting Master tickets. I love it so much.
And while we're at it, I took an email from Christian and wait, what's her name? Hold on one second. What's her name?
You don't have to say her last name. We don't
No, but I want to say the other girl's first name.
2 girls are emailing you?
A guy and a girl from Tire Kingdom in Stewart.
Okay, nice.
Are you saying that nobody should try and buy? Oh, Adrian and Christian, Tire Kingdom, Stewart. I think they're on 101.7.
Yeah, you might want to shout their name out. They're working.
Nothing bad.
Former employees of Tire Kingdom who should be doing tires right now are emailing me listening to the show.
Oh, maybe they're on break, you know? Maybe they went through the HR course. Anyway, am I buying SpaceX when it comes out? First of all, SpaceX is coming out probably in a few more weeks. And the abbreviated answer to that is hell no. I am not buying SpaceX at a $2 trillion value for a company that is currently losing $5 billion a year. Now, will Elon Musk pull some magic like he did with Tesla and get SpaceX going to 3 or 4 trillion?
Yeah.
He probably will do it.
Okay.
But he's not. I'm not doing it with my money. Are you? Are you going to do it with your money?
He's got like 9 kids, right?
He's got a lot of kids, and he has a trans child who hates his guts. And that trans child, which I believe was a female, now is a male, going as a male, has just agreed to a modeling contract to kind of stick it up Elon's you-know-what.
It's crazy.
Yeah. He's had major problems with his kids. He has said that Elon...
Does he name them all the same name or something?
X and Y and, chromosome this and whatever the hell.
I mean, he could name me anything if I was in that family. I really wouldn't care. Call me L25.
He may be our first trillionaire. That's a trillion.
Yeah.
Remember, United States...
I wish I was this pool guy.
Oh, gosh.
Like, good morning, Nine. Greek. How you doing, buddy? What do you think of the Spurs Knicks? I got the Spurs in 5. Good payoff, plus 325. However I got.
With the SpaceX coming to public markets coming soon over the next 2 weeks
When
or
you
so,
say public markets, explain. What do you mean,
basically you
Publix?
can buy stock.
Okay.
All right. So right now, it's a private company, like Publix. Publix is private.
Yeah.
But it's a private company. When it comes public and you can buy what's called the IPO as it comes to market.
iHeart, you can buy stock in us?
iHeart is actually, since I came on the last time, just to give you a heads up.
Yeah.
iHeart has doubled since I said to buy it at $2.75. I think it's up near $5.
That's awesome.
It has doubled since I came on iHeartRadio.
Awesome.
I think iHeart's going even higher. Back to Elon's SpaceX.
Yeah.
If SpaceX does what it says, it's going to colonize Mars. This is what's in their business plan. We're going to colonize. This is how we're going to make money. We're going to colonize
Maybe
Mars.
that's where all the 7-Elevens are going.
If that happens, the stock could go to $3 trillion.
Wow.
But if it doesn't, you got a $2 trillion valuation on a company that's losing $5 billion right now annually.
Just leave me $1 million in 20s in a Gucci bag. Who do you got, Tom?
We have Greg Rice on the phone.
Oh, here it is. What's up there, buddy? No pressure, but a lot of pressure on you.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, guy.
Yeah, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about sticking up the you-know-what, which actress's name describes a colonoscopy?
One more time on that one.
Which actress's name describes a colonoscopy?
Which actress's name describes a colonoscopy? I don't know.
Yeah, Carmen Diaz.
Oh, my God.
Not one of his best ones.
Oh, he's going for the low fruit.
Yeah,
the low
not one of
fruit.
his best ones, but we did call him out on that, so he had to improvise very quickly. Crazy.
So, G, did you see that text I sent you about the breaking news in the NFL?
Yeah, Odell signed with the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Back in blue.
Yeah, it just shows you how crazy it is. Because when he left there, he had such arguments and problems. He should have never left the Giants. But he was fighting, remember, on the sidelines with the net and screaming with the coaches. I don't know if he has anything left. Who knows? He is still somewhat of a name. Didn't Odell say, what was it, $100 million? $100 million still isn't a lot of money, which I think is crazy. That in itself, I would never sign him. But we'll see. I mean, he's coming. He hasn't played in a year and a half. He was down here with the Dolphins. He played a couple of games, nothing crazy.
And I thought he broke his ankle or something. Didn't he break his ankle? Or put him out?
No, he had an injury. I don't know if it was his ankle or his ACL, but he missed like a whole year. Didn't play last year.
I thought it might have been his Achilles, maybe.
He got hurt in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He played with the Rams. Yeah. He scored first touchdown. I think he had 4 catches. He was on his way to get the MVP, but he got injured, never came back out in the second half. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it's anything that's great, like it's going to make the Giants a lot better. What did you think of the whole thing with the Giants last week with Dart, with bringing out the president and a couple of players were not happy?
I just find it amazing that, people get chastised for their own opinions, whether it be Democrat or Republican.
Yeah, okay.
It is the 50-free United States of America. And I may not agree with the way you vote. You may not agree with the way I vote. It doesn't change the way I respect you, like you, think about you. And it just seems to me that...
Well, that's in a perfect world, though, because not in a perfect world, it does change people's opinion. I agree with you. It shouldn't.
Very sad.
Yeah.
That people can be held accountable for believing, like he's believing in America, right? He's all USA.
Well, it shouldn't have all... First of all, it shouldn't have even came to the press. I said this the other day. It should have just stayed in-house, and Giants should have handled it for whatever it is. And you have like anything else. You have an opinion, it's life. That's what makes us the greatest country in the world. But I was surprised that it even got to the media, because once the media grabs it, they're going to give it 50 legs. Right. They're going to say this and that, and then a lot of times people say questions and answer stuff they're not really prepared for.
We've heard this with Bryson DeChambeau from the Live Golf Tour, who has now come on over to the PGA Tour, I believe, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay,
yet.
So he's heading on over there. And we've heard this with Tiger Woods. So these are two golfers that routinely go to Jupiter and play Trump National Golf Course. which is just called Trump, I think, the Trump Golf Course in Jupiter. I think Trump Nationals down in West Palm. But they've been chastised for just playing golf with the president. We don't know which way either one of them vote, but they're supporting America. And when the president calls you and asks you to be a part of a function, which is a 250th, is that what this is, the celebration?
UFC, yeah, they're having a big thing, June 14th.
Yeah, June 14th or whatever. 1776 marks the 250th anniversary of America. So when you're asked to support America and you show up and now you're chastised for it, same thing with Bryson and Tiger. They played golf with Trump, and they were considered to be the Antichrist.
I don't think Tiger really cares either way.
He doesn't now.
He wants a second shot. We have Greg Rice on the phone.
Oh, Greg's coming back. Oh, my God. Dominic, changing Real Radio rules. We don't allow 2 a day. But go ahead. You're back on.
Yeah, Andy.
Great to hear you, Greg.
Yeah, how about camera in Diaz?
Oh, my God.
She just left it.
He should have just left it.
He should have left it. It's like a guy at a blackjack dealer, and he loses, and he throws his cards down.
It's just being called you can't leave well enough.
Yeah, you just can't. Sometimes it happens. But good effort, though. We like the effort. That's what I like. He came back strong. Odell, I don't think he's going to make a difference with the Giants. The only thing good for me is I got an Odell jersey. So and he autographed it years ago. So I have that. So maybe it'll go up in value that he's back with the Giants now.
What did you do with the Michael Jordan Grove golf shirt I got you from his golf course?
I have it now.
Did he sell that? Did he sell that?
No, I wore it in studio.
How'd you like it?
It's a little tight.
What?
Tight. Yeah, a little tight.
I got you. Didn't I get you the?
Yeah. But it was.
He's been working out.
Yeah, I had. Thank you for noticing. I did have. I was out and somebody came up to me, and
did you try to buy it?
No, he just said, "Where'd you get? You got that at the Grove, huh?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "That's a beautiful shirt." And I said, "My buddy Andy Quinn got it." I go, "He's got millions." And he goes, "He must, because those shirts are very expensive." And I tried to hustle him right there. I go, "How much?"
I got to figure that thing would go for
$1,500.
I'd say $1,100 to $1,500.
Oh, I'll sell that for tonight. That bitch is gone. That bitch
Can't you already wore it?
Anytime.
Did you take the tags off of it?
Yeah, of course. I'm not selling it. Things are that bad. I'd rather give my kidney up. Anytime I'm out, if somebody says something nice and I do get a compliment, I always tell them, it's for sale. Take it. You want my shirt? Take it. I don't care.
Now tell me, when you have a collectible and you actually put it on, whether it be a hat or a shirt or whatever have you,
do
you leave the tags taped inside or you take them off?
No.
Because once you take the tags off, aren't they worth less?
Yeah, but I'm not selling them anyway. I mean, I probably go to Goodwill more than I go to the ATM in the last 2 months. I'm serious. I've been giving away so much stuff that I've had for a long time, and just, because there are people out there who need it, and it makes you feel good about yourself. And if you feel good about yourself, then you could kick ass in the world. And then you're like, hey, you know what? I'm not a great person, but I gave away 3 pairs of jeans today and 17 T-shirts and 9 Armani shirts. So I feel good about myself. That's what it's all about, making yourself feel good. Andy Quinn's in the house. Always a pleasure. There's not many people I look forward to seeing and talking to, and Andy's one of those people. He really is. I don't know if that helps him or not. Anything on the Nick tickets here for game 3. We need game 3. Is anybody?
I guess I can work it, but
you must have somebody. How about your brother?
MSG.
Yeah,
you got to understand the people that have the high net wealth. And I'm not saying that I'm around all these people all the time. No,
but
when I am,
yeah.
High net wealth and celebrity status means you are expecting to pay and or give nothing to anyone.
Yeah. Well,
it's very hard for me.
Yeah.
No, I'm just talking about.
No, you don't want to.
around.
Yeah. Like, hey,
they don't want to. Yeah. They expect to get everything for free.
Yeah, so they don't want to. You don't want to. I get it. Most people are douchebags. I get it. Who do you got though?
We have Jerome on the phone.
Hey, Jerome, what's happening?
Gee, excellent show. Mr. Quinn.
Yes, sir.
Democratic. It's not Democratic or Republican. It's fascism. Love your energy, but remember, it's fascism. Have a good day, everybody.
I told you I'm a magnet.
Yeah.
When I've come on here for the last 10 to 12 years.
Yeah.
Anybody and everybody that didn't call this station or was afraid to make a statement will call. We'll call 877-927-6969. I guarantee you.
I gave that number one time to a girl, and then I saw her like 3 weeks later, and I go, "You didn't call me." She goes, "I called all the time. Nobody answers." I said, "Oh, I gave you the studio line. Sorry, sorry about that."
We have had some of the most outlandish, bizarre people call us.
Well, yeah, we love the station,
except for the Love Ducks.
Yeah, yeah.
They were the kings of.
They had crazy people too.
But Dano would block a lot of them, but many times he would just throw them on, and I will say to you this, that I think we're a runner-up. We get a lot of off the beaten path individuals.
You know, a lot. Yeah, I mean, who's to judge what's off the path, son? Off the reservation, that's what they would say.
Like, for instance, he just used the word fascism, and do you know I don't know what that means?
Look it up during the break. It is the Greek. It is French. I know what OTAs means.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Organized team activities. Whoa! Dom called me out on it. Actually, Dom and a caller called me out on it. And I was like, OTAs. What does it mean? I don't know. And then I had I made sure I studied on it. Right. And all my friends all weekend, I wanted people, OTAs, ask me.
Could you imagine being in the public spotlight like you're Trump or you're so-and-so and you're up on the podium?
Yeah.
And you got to have an answer for all this crap. And
you just make it up.
But, I mean, you don't have any idea. Like, if someone says the word fascism to me, it's foreign. You could speak Spanish to me at that point. I don't even know what the hell you're saying.
But then you would be honest and say, I don't know what it means.
But the podium people and all the politicians and all the people that we supposedly look up to, they always have some sort of response to this crap.
Because they got somebody in their headpiece talking to them. It means rah, 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 and then you say it. I mean, it's so simple. There's always a way around the block. Remember, the block you walked around, I paved. We'll be back in a few minutes. Last half hour, Andy. So if you want to get on him, make it happen. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
The husband, his wife gets eaten by a hippo. He's big mad, very upset now. Why? Oh, he's... You're a monster, man.
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 3 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. It happens only once a year in Las Vegas.
Our legendary iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
Is back.
Your hands in the air.
One stage, 2 nights.
Are you ready?
featuring the biggest names in music. Live, loud, and always full of surprises.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Hear it live on iHeartRadio and streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Listen for the reveal of our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tomorrow morning at 8.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
Boca crash with the right lane blocked. Florida's Turnpike South by B4 Glades Road. Accident taking up a right lane 95 North at Gateway. We're stop and go there from Boynton Beach Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
It's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka, distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Since the mid-90s, Tito's comes in standard bottle with a simple paper label, so all you pay for is the high-quality vodka inside. Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. It's the best, known for great vodka, giving back, and doing good things for dogs. Distilled and bottled by Fifth Generation Inc., Austin, Texas, 40% alcohol by volume. Savior responsibly.
Performance matters in intimate moments. Don't let ED ruin them. This is Jeff for the Atlantic Men's Clinic, and I want to assure you that if you're like the vast majority of guys, you don't have to suffer with ED anymore. In fact, you might be pleasantly surprised at how the right treatments could positively impact your love life. At the Atlantic Men's Clinic, our advanced medical therapies go far beyond pills. We have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, and we offer specific and combinative treatments that can dramatically enhance both your performance and your stamina. You could even last up to an hour or more and bring a far greater level of intimacy to both you and the one you love, perhaps performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and find out why our advanced treatment strategies offer so much more. Your first visit includes blood work and a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. Call 877-455-7300 or go to AtlanticMen'sClinic.com. Atlantic Men's Clinic, advanced medical science to improve men's lives.
Insurance rates are dropping, so why are you still paying too much? At Michelle Sylvester's Great Florida Insurance, we shop for you, comparing auto, home, business, liability, workers' comp, boat, even golf cart insurance with top carriers like Progressive, Travelers, and Geico. Bundle and save, and business owners get certificates fast with our 10-minute guarantee. Local knowledge, extraordinary service. Call 561-202-6186 or visit GreatFloridaJupiter.com. Michelle Sylvester's Great Florida Insurance. We make it easy.
How many times has saving a few bucks actually cost you a fortune? Your garage door starts squeaking and you think, maybe I'll just lube that up myself. I'm pretty handy. You get out your trusty spray can and you give it a good squirt. Next time you open the door, your little puddle of chemical goodness goes up over the car and drips onto your paint. That eats through the clear coat, and now you're spending $1,000 to get the whole top of the car repainted. At Mo Better Garage, we make that way mo better. Our technicians service your door with dedicated garage door track and wheel lubricant. Greases the wheels, doesn't drip on your paint job. Don't underestimate having your garage door looked at by a professional. Service a couple of thousand garage doors and you'll learn a thing or two about doing it right. How do I know? Because I'm Mo. Call Mo Better Garage. We'll tell the missus you helped out, so you still get credit for being handy.
Mo Better Garage, we make it way more better.
MoBetterGarage.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial # law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You could sleep through the night without thinking twice. You could take a seat in the middle of the theater. You could drive without worry of where the next restroom is. You used to say yes, and somewhere along the way, you stopped. Not because of one big moment, because of 100 small ones. A little more urgency, one more trip to the bathroom at 2 a.m., one more mental note about where the restroom is. It happened slowly enough that it just became you. But it's not you. It's enlarged prostate, and there's a treatment called aquablation therapy, the only ultrasound-guided robotic-assisted therapy for enlarged prostate. Find an aquablation therapist near you. Call Aquablation West Palm Beach at 561-331-5751. 561-331-5751. That's 561-331-5751. All surgical treatments carry risks, and results may vary. Side effects may include urinary symptoms, mild pain, ejaculatory dysfunction, or infection. In rare cases, complications to the urethra and rectum may occur. Aquablation therapy may not be right for everyone. Talk to your urologist to learn more. Visit aquablationwestpalmbeach.com.
Road trip? Let's go. But first, drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where our trained technicians only pour premium Valvoline oil for a quick and easy stay-in-your-car oil change. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Have you checked what your car's worth lately? GiveMeTheVin.com wants to buy your car, truck, SUV, minivan, even exotics. Skip the dealerships and the tire kickers. Just enter your VIN or license plate number and get a real offer in minutes. And if Give Me the VIN doesn't beat offers from CarMax or Carvana, they'll pay you $100. That's only with GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Real Radio weather.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. We've got a partly cloudy sky as we go through our Monday. It's a muggy one for us as well, with temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 across the area. We'll see some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms as we move into the later part of the afternoon. Some of the rainfall could continue to linger into the evening. And then again, heading into tomorrow, more thunderstorms do return for your Tuesday afternoon.
This report is sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment.
Rev up Father's Day gift giving at summitracing.com. You'll find unique gifts, parts, tools, accessories, and more. Or give the perfect card, a Summit Racing gift card. Shop summitracing.com, plus enroll in the rewards program to get more power in every purchase.
Why should you listen to Armstrong and Getty on demand?
We're not boring. A lot of news is boring.
And tedious.
And depressing.
And makes you angry. You don't want to live your life like that.
Hey, I'm Jack Armstrong. He's Joe Getty.
We're Armstrong and Getty.
We try to bring you the truth.
And help you figure out this crazy modern world.
Honestly, yes. Who did doubt that? That's a good question.
Listen to Armstrong and Getty on demand.
On America's #1 podcast network, iHeart.
Follow Armstrong and Getty on demand.
And start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
Greek, Franny, and Dom. Talking sports, life, and whatever else pops up.
This is the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Gotta watch this guy, Andy Quinn. He's trying to buy a Gucci duffel bag and a Michael Irvin jersey for me. Autographed. I'm selling both. And he every time I turn around, it goes down in price. I'm like, oh my God.
I don't like to hear in my nostalgia purchases that something's been refurbed.
What do you mean?
So if I'm buying something,
yeah,
and somebody like you, the seller, says to me, this is a great Gucci bag.
Yeah.
And I'll include this jersey with it. But the Gucci bag's gone through refurb.
No, I said it got polished. That's a total. I didn't use the bag.
But I think you used the word refurb.
No, I said I got it.
Like, I don't buy refurbed things.
But it's used. I'm not going to say it's brand new. I'm not a liar.
I'll buy used, but like I don't like things that are used and then have new tires.
Used to the point where you need to get it refurbished.
Well, no, it's just I brought it to a shoemaker, which you can do for certain bags, and they shined it up and they polished it and everything. They didn't do anything to it.
Are you going to buy my Mercedes that has new seats put in?
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't care.
What?
I wouldn't care at all. What do you mean, the value of it? You're talking apples and oranges. I'm trying to get gas, dude. I'm trying to just eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tonight.
Please.
I mean, come on.
No one believes you.
Shut up, Dom. Shut up.
Right off in the sunset in your Benz.
I'll throw in the Michael Irvin jersey autographed.
Yeah.
And
beautiful frame.
And yeah, the frame cost me a nickel. And the Gucci bag, both for $1,500.
Both were gifted to him, so he's getting money no matter what.
How do you figure I bought the Gucci bag? Nothing's gifted.
If everything's thrown in,
yeah,
on the refurb bag.
And you know what I'll do? The next 10 Christmases, I'll send you a text in the morning.
Whoa.
Happy holidays, buddy.
He'll wash your boat.
I only take texts New Year's Day.
All right, I'll throw that in, Joe. I always text him New Year's Day for years. I always do.
And I need your text New Year's
every
Day.
year.
For some reason, I go through like this chronic depression New Year's Day.
I don't know why. I
don't know. I start feeling real crappy about myself.
Yeah.
New Year's Day.
Yeah.
About everything.
I used to date somebody New Year's. She would always get very depressed.
Yes.
And then I finally convinced her, don't bet the Rose Bowl. She was fine after that.
I go through the same problem.
All right, we're throwing both in for $1,600.
I'll tell you what, since you said refurbed and you let it slip.
Oh, it wasn't a slip. I told you the truth.
It was a slip of the tongue, bro.
I'd rather sell to somebody that I know is going to, I want to know it's going to a good home.
Oh, my goodness. You can't even say it with a straight face.
It's like when you sell your house and someone knocks it down.
Oh, I wouldn't care about that. They're cash. My buddy stopped the selling of a house, one of my friends. I remember in like Fort Lauderdale because the guy was going to knock it down. Big money. And I was like, you're nuts. I wouldn't care if you blew it up. Your cash goes, do whatever you want.
You know, we had cameras in my house and I was selling
That's why I don't sleep over.
Why? Don't you want to be on OnlyFans?
No. Talking about explosion. Exploiting the Greek. Oh, my God.
When I sold my first house in Gardens, we had the cameras. And this lady, she was a golfer's wife. She walked through the house, trashing it, room to room. This laundry room, this kitchen, this place is stuck in 1999. Trashing it.
And you had her mic'd up. She didn't know?
She didn't know. We had told everybody that the cameras were recording for liability purposes.
Okay.
Everybody comes through the front door. So we listened to just a few of the comments to get feedback on the house.
Oh, yeah.
I told the realtor, I said, get her out. I don't care if she offers me $10 million. I'm not selling her the house. And she came back and actually tried to buy the house
Because she blank talked to you.
She
Didn't take her.
trashed this house.
So what do you care if her money clears?
It just offended me. I was like, screw it. I don't care.
Oh my God, get a set. Who
I didn't
cares?
sell it to her.
I would have sold that bitch all day long.
Twice over.
Yeah, who cares what she says?
Just infuriated me.
Why? 'Cause it's like somebody saying they don't like what you have on. Oh, I don't like that. Who cares?
You do care, G-Man.
No, I don't. I don't care. If somebody comes to me and they don't like something, I say, okay, that's my style, and you don't like it. I'm not going to go home and change. I know people go home and change. Like, are you crazy?
I mean, what if a girl says to you, size doesn't matter? And how do you take that?
Size doesn't matter. What do you mean, my clothes or my stack? What are you talking about?
What if she just says that sentence to you? Are you going to get annoyed, or are you going to stay with her?
Have I slept with her or not?
Yeah.
Well, she knows about the size then.
Yeah. Somehow she knows, and she says, "Don't worry." She says to me, "You know what, G-Man?
Yeah.
Okay, size doesn't matter,
It's okay.
G-Man.
Yeah, it's
I say,
okay."
cool. See you tonight, same time. I already robbed the bank. What am I going to worry about?
You're still staying in, huh?
Yeah. I really don't care.
You are a lifer. You're a lifer. You stay in.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not a lifer. Who cares? It's opinion. It's just like the Spurs and Knicks. Am I really going to stop betting the Spurs because somebody tells me Knicks, oh, I got a guarantee, can't lose her. You don't have anything. There's no guarantees in life. If you knew, you wouldn't be telling me.
Right.
I mean, I respect opinions, obviously. You always want to respect people and their opinions, but I'm not going to go, like if somebody said they didn't like something I had on, I'm not going to change it. You know what I mean? I'm just not doing it because then if it goes the other way, you get so pissed. I'm still pissed about the Texas-Ohio State game this year. Did you see Pete Davidson talking about Kim Kardashian? He was like, she doesn't care about anything or anyone. He said that was one of the reasons why she had great success. Obviously, in her position, you could be like that when you got zillions and zillions of dollars. But, yeah, I don't think anybody should be able to control you. Well, if somebody said something, they didn't like something that you would wear, would you not wear it again?
Depends who that is. If it was my wife,
well, that's
different. I would probably 86 it.
Yeah, well, also it's coming from a good spot. We're not talking a wife. We're talking about somebody comes up and says like, "Oh, I don't like those shoes," or "I wouldn't wear those." You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
I actually was in a golf tournament at a local course here in a finals, a club championship.
Yeah.
And I was in the locker room, and one of my friends who worked at this radio station, you know him.
Okay.
We won't name him,
No,
but you know him.
Yeah, you can write his name down.
Somebody, I'll write it down. Okay, here you go.
Oh, I'll just read it so the listeners know the name. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah, I love him.
He's a world-class golfer.
His girlfriend's hot.
His girlfriend's smoking. But he hides her from everybody because you just can't. You just can't.
Yeah, she's smoking. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
He's in a Greek organization.
Yeah, I love him. But somebody came into the locker room that he wore a beautiful golf outfit for the golf championship here in Jupiter.
Yeah.
Somebody said, those golf shoes are so gay.
Yeah.
They said that to him.
Who cares?
Right. I thought it was like a nothing.
Yeah.
He lost his marbles. He changed. He actually borrowed a pair of shoes.
Oh, I'm surprised at him.
He changed.
Yeah, look.
I told him, I said, if someone says that my shoes are gay, then I'm gonna wear them even louder.
Yeah, I would have kicked his ass even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he did
changed
that.
his shoes. It messed him up.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I won't say it to him because I just had a cigar with him.
Oh,
but I'm yeah, I'd be like, what are you kidding me?
But I guess he was kind of like,
oh yeah, because he's sensitive.
He took it to heart. Now, is he homophobic? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know that. I mean, that's pretty deep. Who cares? I mean, somebody tells you to take your shoes. Like, I don't care.
No, because most people, I would say, wouldn't. You can call anything that we have on gay or whatever have you. Why would we care? Why would we care?
I'm surprised he cared. He's a good guy, though.
He almost started crying. It was bad.
Really? Crying?
Yeah.
I
was in the locker room with him. It got real uncomfortable.
Oh, man, I don't know. But
I was like, do I hug him?
Oh, I don't know.
Or is that gay?
No.
How gay is it?
That might be a little bit. That might be a little. Jerry Seinfeld. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm surprised at him because he's an ace. And his girl is smoking hot.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
His girl is stunning.
I think he found her on 976 Babe. If you're listening, bro, you know who we're talking about, and we love you. I have much respect for him. Friends for years.
Yeah.
Was very nice to my dad when my dad was very sick. I don't forget things like that. And just a great, great guy.
Love him.
Yeah, great guy. I'm going to find out about this story and find out who said that about his shoes. And he will.
That's my other golf partner.
He will be taken care of.
He's a local builder. He's like real macho Italian.
Yeah.
Very machismo. Very the top button on the golf shirts buttoned down all the time. Everything's loud. Everything's over the top. And I can't recall. I think he did beat this individual in the club championship. I think it affected him psychologically.
Wow.
So, like I said, when you're up against somebody and you psychologically zing them,
they get in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. That's a shame. I thought he just won the golf tournament because I saw pictures. Hold on. We got a call. Who we got?
First up, we have Evan.
Evan, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Evan, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, who's that guy with you?
Andy Quinn.
He sounds like one of the listeners that would listen to the Gator with those two girls.
Evan, come on. You've heard Andy
for a zillion years.
You've heard Andy on the show.
Hey, a joke's a joke, man.
Okay. What's up, buddy?
Hey, I don't know. I talked to Dom. I don't know if he told you that Myles Garrett and the Rams is going to go to the Rams.
No, he told me on the phone. I just didn't see reports yet for it.
But I sent you a text.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said this on Saturday in the locker room. They weren't paying him his signing bonus that he was due in March. Yeah. And they said, you know what, we'll pay you, but we're going to pay you in September. And when they usually do that, that means they want the new team. Yeah, the Rams were Super Bowl favorites. Now forget that he's there. I mean, that's a huge thing for the Rams.
And McVay just told his young players that you're staying, you're part of our team. And then Verse was a good player, man. Verse was a really good lineman.
Yeah, well, they're still going to use him. I mean, there's nothing like that. But if you can get
him.
Oh, they're trading him too.
Traded him.
Oh, to the Browns?
No, they're trading. Yeah, they're trading him to the Browns and a first-round pick in 27, and then a later one to be later.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, for Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, but the Rams said we're all in.
Of course.
That's what they said. Yeah, I've been watching on what's his name, Adam Schefter.
Yeah.
I've been watching NFL Network, and they're talking all about it.
I'm sure it's a big trade.
It's their breaking news. Yeah, it's their breaking news, and they're just talking about it. And it's something to bring up about football again.
No, I think it's great. I mean, for the Rams, they're all in. That's what they did when they signed their quarterback. Obviously, they did it a couple of years ago when they won the title. And he's a great coach, and that organization believes in it. We're going to put all our chips in the middle of the floor, and we're going to try to win. So nobody's playing anymore for 2-3 years in the NFL. You're playing for this year, and that's it. And just to get a trophy, just to get a chip, as they say.
Yeah, and really surprised everybody picking up the quarterback that early.
Yeah, I know. I think they should have went for somebody else, but they went for him for whatever reason, and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
But it's a good pick.
All right, well, I'll be listening to Teddy today and see what he's got to say about what's going to happen in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see what Teddy has to say about one of the worst bad beats ever Saturday night when that dunk went in and the game went over instead of under. Oh, went right through you with a heart. Oh, like a harpoon.
Oh, yeah. It changed the whole point spread, right?
Changed the over-under. If you had the over, you won. If you had the under, you lost. And most of the money was on the under. When he hit that basket with 2 seconds left, and for no reason, they had the game anyway. He hit it, and then the game went over. It was 212.5, and it ended up being 214.
And Mike Tirico says that's why that's why Vegas will always win, or something about that's why Vegas has all the money, or something like that, because they know how to predict it.
Well, they're never wrong. I mean, it seems odd, but when they set a line, anything is right there. So yeah, it was a very bad situation.
All right. Well, good talking to you, Andrew.
Thank you, Evan, and always good hearing from you.
All right, Evan, stay cool. But Yanks, big game yesterday, 13 runs, man, and the third inning.
They're hot, man.
It's amazing that inning started with a little blooper by Volpe and then 2 walks, and then next thing you know is a carousel. Yep. It's crazy.
Yep, Greek. They're hot as your sister's ass.
You got it. Always love that. That's why I love Evan. Knows what to bring up. And if you got a sister, that's not a knock. It's a compliment.
He's a good caller on this show. I hear him for a long time. He does a great job on Real Radio.
Evan's great. Everybody's great. We appreciate you guys. All right, so listen, you guys got 4 chances a day to win $2,500. $2,500. iHeart is doing it up again. And tomorrow, We're going to find out who's going to be in Vegas for the big music event. You should go, Andy. In Vegas, they're going to have their annual big concert. Dom, have you ever gone?
Nope.
Yeah,
When-
you
when
should.
is it?
The I Heart Music. What is it, September?
Are you talking about the award show or the festival?
Festival. That's in September, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I think tomorrow they're doing a lineup, 8 o'clock, they're telling me,
Ooh.
but everybody's there.
Nice.
Can
Can you get us tickets?
Can I get us tickets?
I'll tell you what. I'll buy that refurb Gucci bag.
Yeah.
If you can get tickets.
I'll throw in them like, give me $1,500, I'll get you 2 tickets.
He's just going to go to the boss. Hey, let me get 2 tickets. I need to sell this bag.
for Andy Quinn. I mean, things are bad.
They're going to be nosebleeds, but
No, I would never do that to him. I would never do that. Get your room with the Fountain Blue for $305. They're flying out right now.
charge them $400. The extra $305.
Got to make something. Got to make it pass.
Hey, as Rodney Dangerfield said, every time he lost, he stole 400 sweet and lows to get even.
It's never that bad. It's like when you go to somebody's house and they have like all the ketchup and the sun and like the mayonnaise stacked. You're like, oh God.
I got a buddy that stores Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce.
Really?
Oh, it's embarrassing.
Oh, what else he doing? He probably lives in a mansion.
Oh my God.
It is the Penthouse on a Monday. Get you out of the gate quick and fast today. Appreciate all your help. Dom, great job as always. Thank you.
Wait, you don't store your Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce?
I don't
hoard it.
I don't hoard it. He's got it in his trunk. Andy, thank you for making time for us.
I just love being on Real Radio. And
You're worth more than that bottle of Tito's. You really are. But I
hope
know.
so.
Yeah, but I know what to bring you.
What I love is whatever I can keep buying off you and paying you keeps me on this station.
That's right. I love it. Everything's for sale.
Including that white Benz.
And I mean everything's for sale. There's not a thing I own.
Are
that
you
I
free
wouldn't-
tonight?
Yes, I'm free tonight.
He's for sale, too.
Are you kidding me? I'll be over your house at 8 o'clock. Anyhow, thanks you guys for listening. Don't forget, 4 times a day, you get a chance to win $2,500. It's a keyword. Listen to you guys, and you'll definitely win some cash. Greeks on us next. We'll talk to Teddy Cover, see what he thinks about the NBA Finals and maybe the NHL. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for listening. Peace!
Take your apartment workouts to the next level. Or just lay on the couch. Either one works. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
Boynton Beach accident clearing I-95 north at Gateway Boulevard. And that wreck in Boca Raton is clearing Turnpike south before Glades Road. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One NA.